Pickles. That was like a half cheer. Let's try it again. One more time. Pickles. There we go. We got it now. Get you some cold wine, Walker Stadium. Walker Stadium, how about a sincere round of applause for your umpires?
Well, hello once again, baseball fans and addicts, wherever you may be. Welcome to Pickles Baseball. Tonight is game 2 of a quick 2-game non-league series with the visiting Medford Rogues. I'm Mike Jex, working alongside Gary, Crow, Ian, Matthew, Sam, Malachi, and Nick, along with many others, and we will bring you all of the action tonight and for the remainder of the 2023 season. Last night, Portland just couldn't seem to get the offense going against strong pitching outings from Andrew Overland and Mac Elski from the Rogues. Pickles are looking to rebound tonight before their non-league game tomorrow night against the Dub C Fish Sticks. Fans, it is brine and vine night here at the Walk this evening as the Pickles celebrate their first annual Pickles Wine Festival, presented by Underwood Canned Wine. Wine is Dylan's close cousin in fermentation, and a number of local wineries are joining us in the familial celebration. I'm told Fullerton Wines, Hawksview Winery, Helioterra, Helvetia Vineyards, and Union Wine are all joining us in the park tonight. We'll have some fun wine-themed entertainment throughout the game, as only the Pickles can do. Might have jumped the gun slightly. It is 81 degrees here in the Lents neighborhood of Portland, Oregon. Got ourselves a wind of 6 miles an hour out of the north. Absolutely beautiful night for baseball, and I am going to turn it over to our public address announcers, Joe Simons and JT, for the introduction of tonight's ball game.
On a beautiful career. Well done, Andrew. Keep it going. Congrats, Andrew. Welcome back to Walker Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Medford Rogues and your Portland Pickles. I'm Joe Simons. I'll be your PA announcer this evening. Your on-field host is one of our top 30 interns, JT. Tonight is Game 10 of the 2023 regular season. That'll be played at Walker Stadium this summer. Tonight, we're back at the Walk as we play our second game of this 2-game set against the Rogues. If you haven't noticed, it's the inaugural Portland Pickles Wine Festival, celebrating Dylan's close cousin in fermentation. Sample reds, whites, even a rosé from our favorite local wineries. Don't worry, we have charcuterie. And with that, JT, it is now time for our ceremonial first pitch.
Oh yeah, we're ready for this pitch. We got Chris Siriano out for our first pitch. Give it up for Chris, everybody.
One of our beloved season ticket holders. Chris has been here a long time. We appreciate your support. So support Chris at his first pitch. That looked good to me. That looked good to me. Chris Ariano. It is now time to meet the starters for tonight's game. First for the visiting Medford Rogues. Leading off and playing center field from UC Santa Barbara, number 3, Cody Nidowitz. Batting second, the designated hitter from Arizona Christian U, number 23, Deshaun Thomas. Batting third and playing short from UC Santa Barbara, number 22, Jonathan Mendez. Batting cleanup, the catcher from Oregon Tech, number 19, Tyler Horner. Batting fifth and playing third from Lindbergh Community College, number 21, Aiden Doherty. Batting sixth and playing right from Bushnell University, number 17, Caleb Richter. Batting seventh and playing first from the University of Pacific, number 10, Max Beldy. Batting eighth and playing second from American River College, number 2, Michael Levine. Batting ninth and playing left from Lower Columbia Community College, number 5, Nate Gray Jr. And on the mound for Medford, from Lower Columbia Community College, number 13, Aaron Plattner. The Rogues are managed by Parker Berberet. Walker Stadium, are you ready to meet your Pickles? Leading off and playing center field from the University of Hawaii, number 9, Nigel Calderon. Batting second and patrolling the hot corner from the University of Hawaii, number 14, Sage Lancaster. Batting third and playing right from St. Peter's, number 18, Nick Marcantanados. Batting fourth, the designated hitter from Cal Poly, number 34, Evan Colloy. Batting fifth and playing short from the University of the Pacific, number 6, Jack Metcho. Batting sixth, another DH from St. Mary's, number 1, Dalton Mayshore. Batting seventh and playing left from UW, number 4, Cooper Whitted. Batting eighth, the catcher from Houston Christian University, number 33, Luke Barr. Batting ninth and playing first from the University of Hawaii, number 31, Kevin Ferguson. And batting 10th and playing second from the University of Nevada, number 48, Jackson Waller. On the mound for Portland, from San Jose State, Drew Stapleton. The Pickles are coached by Brian Grant, Jordan Barkus, and Griffin Williams. The assistant coach for Portland is Jim Hopple, and the Picks are managed by Mark Magdaleno. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag in left field as we celebrate our dear friends up north. Shout out NFL legend and our buddy, John Ryan. This one's for you. It's the Canadian National Anthem. Please remain standing for the Star Spangled Banner.
All righty, baseball fans, your Portland Pickles taking on the Medford Rogues. Pickles in their green jerseys tonight. And is Drew Stapleton out on the mound starting for your Portland Pickles. Drew Stapleton from San Jose State University. He's going to be facing Cody Niedowitz, Deshaun Thomas, and Jonathan Mendez to start off the first inning. Defensively for your Portland Pickles, that is Luke Bard behind home plate, Kevin Ferguson at first, Jackson Waller at second, Zage Lancaster at third, Jack Metcho is your shortstop, Cooper Whitten, Nihel Calderon, and Nick Marcantinados, your outfielders from left to right. Quite the different scene from last night. Ball game going to start on time this evening. Rain delay last night cost us about 15 to 20 minutes. No such thing this afternoon. Sun is hanging in the sky above the trees out in left center field. Shadows across a majority of the outfield and creeping into the infield already. Sunset time, 9:01 p.m. Over under tonight, 2 hours and 52 minutes for those of you playing along at home. We're split up here in the press box. The over's got, over has been taken more than the under tonight. Ethan Bryan checking into the chat. Paula joining us, welcome. Denise Castro, glad to have you along. Evan Cloyd batting fourth and is the designated hitter for the Pickles this evening. Stapleton up on the mound. Niedowitz steps in. Into his motion. First pitch on the way at 7:16, fouled off. We are underway. Debbie taking the under tonight. It was a recording of the anthem tonight. Apparently our singer was unable to join us this evening. Pitch number 2 in the dirt, ball 1. 77-mile-an-hour slider from Stapleton, misses. April H taking the under as well. Wind and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit up the middle. Nice range by Metcho. Lost it on the transfer, though. Credit Cody Niedowitz with an infield single. Metcho with nice range, just lost it on the transfer.
Batting for Medford, the designated hitter from Arizona Christian U, number 23, Deshaun Thomas.
Fontana, California in the house. Thanks for joining us on the broadcast. Glad to have you along. Designated hitter Deshaun Thomas to the plate. First pitch he sees tonight, misses away, ball 1. 73-mile-an-hour slider from Stapleton. Stares in at Luke Bard, now tosses over to first base. Niedowitz diving back safely. Drew comes set at the waist, 1-0 pitch, missing away, ball 2, 2-0. We have many shenanigans planned this evening around Brine and Vine night. We'll be bringing most of those to you this evening. 2-0 pitch swung on and softly hit towards second. Charging Waller, throw over to first in time. Fielder's choice, 4-3 the put out on Deshaun Thomas. Cody Niedowitz moves up to second base on the play.
Batting for Medford, the shortstop from UC Santa Barbara, number 22, Jonathan Mendez.
Shortstop Jonathan Mendez to the plate. Mendez last night 1 for 5 with a pair of strikeouts. Did have a single. RH Signs checking in. Welcome, friend. Glad to have you along. Stapleton holds for a while, has his sign, and now comes set. Looks back towards second, pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off into the netting on the right. Four-seam fastball clocking in at 90 miles an hour from Stapleton. Nice range on his pitch speed there. Stares in at Bard. Has the sign he was looking for and comes set. 1 pitch on the way in now. Check swing, doesn't matter. Called strike 2. 90 miles an hour, this time a two-seam fastball. Anthony, a Drew Stapleton fan. I don't blame you, friend. Timeout called by home plate umpire Andrew Mervin. That's JT Renscher in the field. We'll talk more about Andrew Mervin later. Stapleton asking Bard to run through the signs again with the runner on second base. Comes set. Looks back towards second. 0-2 on the way. High and outside. Missing at 89 with a two-seam fastball. 1-2. Red or white wine tonight, Mike? I do, well, it's complicated. I do reds. I've been learning more and more to like wine over the years. Not something that came easily, though. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and popped up. Towards shortstop. Mecho coming in a few steps. Makes the catch. 2 away. P6 to put out on Mendez. So now with 2 down and 1 on, that is going to bring up the catcher, number 19. One might say the legendary Tyler Horner. Horner from Oregon Tech, he stands in. Caught last night's game as well. First pitch he sees from Stapleton, misses away, ball 1. 73-mile-an-hour slider. It looks like it might have gotten away from Drew. Last night, Horner was 2 for 4. Had a 2-run single. Came around to score twice last night. Also drew a walk. 1-0 pitch on the way. High and outside, ball 2. 2-0. Four-seam fastball at 87 missing. Ethan Cloyd checking in as well. Yeah, we got a Cloyd fan base going on tonight. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. Upper part of the zone, 89-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Count goes to 2-1 on Horner. Aiden Doherty on deck for the Rogues. Stapleton adding to the shadows in the infield. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Couldn't find an 89-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Count evens up at 2-2. Tom Jones, Snoopy Doopy checking in. Hello, friends. Glad to have you along on a Saturday night. Beautiful evening for a ball game here at Walker Stadium. Stapleton comes set. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. Tyler Horner strikes out. First strikeout for Drew Stapleton, and that'll do it for the Rogues in the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. Friends, we are going to keep the broadcast. No, we're going to commercial right now. That's right, my bad. Your score, no score here at Walker Stadium.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off North Lombard in St. John's, Portland. We have plenty of space on the patio or up at the bar. We look forward to getting to know you over a delicious handcrafted cocktail or one of our rotating fresh pints. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. Enjoy our extensive menu for both meat eaters and vegetarians with plenty of options to go. We love our pub in St. John's and meeting everyone that comes in. Hope to see you soon.
Welcome back, baseball friends. Your Pickles coming to bat here in the bottom half of the first inning. It's going to be Nihel Calderon, Zage Lancaster, and Nick Marcantinados starting it off for your Pickles. They will be facing number 13, Aaron Planter from the Medford Rogues. Medfield, wow. Aaron Planter from Lower Columbia Community College, a left-hander. Defensively for the Rogues, Tyler Horner behind the dish. Max Bleddy at first, Michael Levine at second, Aiden Doherty at third, Jonathan Mendez at shortstop, Nate Gray Jr., Cody Niedowitz, and Caleb Richter, your outfielders from left to right. Andrew Mervin, as I'd mentioned earlier, is our home plate umpire tonight, and we have gotten word that it is Andrew Mervin's last baseball game as an umpire, so glad that it could be here with us. Have called numerous games in which he's worked on crews here before, so wish him all of the best going forward.
First for your Portland Pickles, the center fielder from the University of Hawaii. Number 9, get loud for Nihel Calderon.
Somebody brought this up earlier. The Stormbreaker Brewing beers are great here. So Nihel Calderon steps in. First pitch he sees from Aaron Planter, swung on and missed. 81-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, 0-1. Well, I don't mean to be tripping over the name Medford. Winding the 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on a slow roller, hit up the middle. Going to be fielded by Levine. The throw over to first base in time, says JT Rencher. 4-3 the putout. Nice effort by Levine at second base.
Next up for the picks, your third baseman from the University of Hawaii, number 14, Sage Lancaster.
Sage Lancaster steps in now for your Pickles. Planter set, pitch on the way. In. That hit him? Just went behind him. So far inside, it was outside. Ball 1. Agreed, BFXP63. Happy retirement, Blue. Wind and the 1-0 pitch on the way, outside. That one missing at 80 miles an hour, a four-seam fastball, 2-0. Shadows continue to creep across the infield. 2-0 pitch on the way, outside. Ball 3, another four-seam fastball at 80. Lancaster well in control of the at-bat right now as he awaits the 3-0 pitch. That one catches the inner part of the plate at 80 miles an hour. 3-1. Planter comes set. 3-1 on the way. Swung on and bounced to the left side. Mendez has it, throws over to first in time. 6-3 the put out on Sage Lancaster. Quick two down for the Pickles, and that is going to bring up number 18, the right fielder, Nick Marcantinados. Ashland is awesome, Debbie. It's been a long time since I've been there, but have enjoyed the time that I get to spend down there. Marcantinados from St. Peter's University steps in for the first time tonight. First pitch he sees over the inside part of the plate at 73, a slider, 0-1. Evan Cloyd lurking on deck for the Pickles. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit out into right center field. Both fielders giving chase. Looks like it's going to be the center fielder, Cody Niedowitz, to make the play, and he does. F8 the put out on Marcantinados, and that will do it in the first for your Pickles. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. To the second inning we go. No score here at Walker Stadium.
8.5?
Stronger.
9%?
Yes.
9.5% ABV!
Juice Force IPA. Live rangerously.
Save money on your transportation costs with TriMet's Reduced Fare Transit Card. If you meet income requirements, get your first month free while you enjoy unlimited rides on buses and trains. Learn more and apply today at trimet.org/save.
What do you think? Welcome back, friends. To the top of the second we go. Aiden Doherty, Caleb Richter, and Max Bloody for the Rogues due up. Run through the West Coast League scores, even though our game is not a league game tonight. Earlier today in Walla Walla, the Sweets defeating the Yakima Valley Pippins by a score of 7-2. Stapleton winds, first pitch missing outside, ball one. The Riverhawks and Night Owls got a doubleheader today. The first game ended earlier with the Night Owls winning 4-2. Nightcap set to start here in just a few minutes. Stapleton into his wind, 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 88-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, count evens up at 1-1. In Bellingham, the Bells hosting the Harbor Cats, trailing them 3-1, that game in the top of the fourth. Stapleton into his motion again, 1-1 pitch on the way, fouled off into the netting on the right. Count goes to 1-2. In Bend, the Elks playing host to the Ridgefield Raptors and currently trail Ridgefield by a score of 4-0, that game in the bottom of the third. Falcons visiting Port Angeles, the lefties trailing Kelowna 3-1. That game also in the top of the fourth. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, got him. Aiden Doherty down on strikes, back-to-back strikeouts for Drew Stapleton. And that'll bring up right fielder Caleb Richter.
Now batting the right fielder from Bushnell University, number 17.
Couch County Black Bears visiting the Springfield Drifters. Black Bears currently lead that game 2-0 in the top of the second. And in Corvallis, the Knights playing the Kamloops Northpaws. Kamloops leading 1-0, that game in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Richter, over for a strike at 79 miles an hour. Nice looking changeup from Drew. 0-1. One pitch on the way, misses. Back to 90 miles an hour on the two-seam fastball. Count goes to 1-1 on Caleb. Pitch on the way, misses low, ball two. 2-1. Richter last night was the designated hitter, had a pair of singles, struck out once. 2 for 5 overall. 2-1 pitch on the way in, swung on and missed. Took something off of that. Yep, 78-mile-an-hour changeup. Count goes to 2-2. Walk getting rowdy early. 2-2 pitch on the way, inside, ball 3. Oh, nope, hit him on the foot. HBP, Caleb Richter aboard. Thanks for that, Gary. Well, now we're going to question that. And first base has been awarded. So Caleb Richter aboard, 1 out. That'll bring up number 10, the first baseman, Max Bloody. Day from the University of the Pacific. First pitch he sees fouls off towards the Pickles dugout. 0-1. More wine at Walker Stadium, please. Stapleton's 0-1 pitch on the way, over for a strike. 88-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball was a nice move, and count goes to 0-2. Nice throw over to first base, nice pickoff move. Barely getting back was Richter. Count still 0-2 on Max. Stapleton set at the belt. 0-2 pitch on the way. Misses low, ball 1. Missed with an 88-mile-an-hour two-seamer. Count goes to 1-2. Now, CW said no walks. You didn't see no hit by pitches. And I've learned in being a baseball fan, when asking the deities for something, you have to be very specific. The things that being a Mariners fan will teach you. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Yeah, strike 3. Down on strikes. Was sort of a check swing, and there was not an immediate call. Checked with JT Rencher out in the field, and he said ring him up. So third strikeout for Drew Stapleton. That'll bring up Michael Levine, the second baseman. Levine from American River College. Another throw over to first base. Nice snag by Ferguson. Calderon shaded slightly towards right field out in center. Winding the pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1. 81-mile-an-hour changeup from Stapleton. Drew rocks back and forth on the mound. 1-0 pitch on the way. Misses low. Ball 2. 2-0. Mark Antonato's playing in a couple steps in right, it looks like. Calderon at medium depth. Same could be said for Witten out in left. 2-0 pitch on the way in. Outside. Ball 3. Missing with an 88-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Stapleton well behind in the count to Levine, who steps back in. Taps home plate and twirls the bat. Stapleton's 3-0 pitch, over for a strike. That one again at 88-mile-an-hour, four-seam fastball, 3-1. Richter lead over at first base, and now back safely once again. Gets about a two-step lead over there off the bag. And back safely again. Stapleton and Ferguson playing catch. Stapleton has his sign from Bard come set. Lets out a side, 3-1 pitch on the way, runner goes, ball 4. No stolen base for Richter as he's headed down to second base via the walk issued to Levine. 2 on, 2 down for the Rogues, and that's going to bring up left fielder Nate Gray Jr. Gray was hit by a pitch twice last night, 1 for 3 otherwise, an RBI single and a run scored. Also picked up a stolen base. First pitch he sees tonight, over for a strike at 82, a changeup, 0-1. Wow. Winding the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and bounced towards the right side. Fielded by Ferguson, who's going to go to the base himself. 3 unassisted to put out on Nate Gray Jr., and that'll do it for the Rogues here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. Fans, we're going to keep it right here for the grape tossing contest. I will kick it down to Joe and JT to bring that to you.
Get up and get rowdy. JT, what's happening down there?
Well, Joe, it's brine and vine night, so for that, we obviously have to do a wine sort of competition, right? So we got our contestants out here. We got Haley and Kevin, and we got Chelsea and Timothy. They're going to be throwing some grapes. First one to 5 in the wine glasses wins. We got them lined up. I think they're ready. Walker Stadium, help me count them down. 3, 2, 1, toss. Oh, off the rim. Close, close. So far we've got 0 close. Come on, cheer them on a little bit. Oh yeah, we got one. Oh, in and out. Okay, 1-1. It's a close contest, Walker Shade. Make some noise. Oh, 2. All right, and time's up. Time is up. Oh, we got 3 at the buzzer. And it's going to be Haley and Kevin for the win. Walker Shade, make some noise for Haley and Kevin.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Pickles, your designated hitter from Cal Poly, number 34, Evan Cloyd.
Welcome back, baseball friends. Evan Cloyd to the plate to lead it off for your Pickles here in the second inning. It's going to be Evan Cloyd, Jack Metcho, and Dalton Mayshore. First pitch that Cloyd sees well away. Ball 1. Jeff Austin hanging out in the chat and in the stadium this evening. 1-0 pitch on the way, over for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Two-seam fastball at 81 from Planter. Aaron's 1-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 2, 2-1. You know, provides a different soundtrack for the game tonight. 2-1 pitch on the way. On the outside part of the plate. Two-seam fastball at 82. Count evens up at 2-2. Oh, Jeff's back in Texas. Okay. You just knew that we opened the gates early tonight. 2-2 pitch on the way. Misses high. Ball 3. 3-2. Slider at 73 from Planter. Count is full on Cloyd. Pitch on the way. Outside, ball 4. Evan Cloyd works a leadoff walk. First base runner for the Pickles tonight. That'll bring up your shortstop, number 6, Jack Metcho. RH Signs got friends out on the right field berm. That was nice of your friend. Jack Metcho from University of the Pacific. Cloyd gets a short lead at first. First pitch to Jack, low and away, ball 1. Shadows across the entirety of the playing surface now, save for a very small patch in shallow left field. 1-0 pitch on the way, well outside. Gets away from the catcher, scampering down to second base. Going to be Evan Cloyd on the pass ball, or wild pitch, excuse me. So runner now in scoring position for the Pickles. 2-0 the count on Metcho. Dalton Mayshore on deck. 2-0 pitch on the way. Misses, ball 3. Missing with an 80-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball. Metcho in control of this at-bat. First base is open. Look back towards second. Now the 3-0 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks to start the second inning, and that will bring up tonight's extra hitter, number 1 from St. Mary's College, Dalton Mayshore. So after a mound visit from Tyler Horner, Aaron Planter returns to the mound. Mayshore takes a half practice swing, now stands in. Cloyd a lead at second, Metcho a lead at first. First pitch of this at-bat swung on and hit up the middle. That's going to be fielded by Levine. Steps on second, throw over to first in time. 4-3 double play. Evan Cloyd advancing to third.
I want to hear this one, Walker Stadium. Here's your left fielder from UW, number 4, Cooper Whitten.
So Evan Cloyd 90 feet away from home plate, 2 down here, bottom second, and your left fielder, Cooper Whitten. First pitch Coop sees, misses away, ball 1. Whitten from the University of Washington. Planter set, pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 80-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball, count evens up on Whitten, 1-1. Cloyd a very short lead on third, now extends that out as the pitch misses away, ball 2, 2-1.
Let's go, Pickles. Let's go, Pickles.
Planter comes set, brings in the 2-1, swung on and a chopper towards short. Fielded down the back by Mendez, throw over to first in time, 6-3 the put out. Rally for the Pickles, cut down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We are through 2 frames here at Walker Stadium, still no score.
What do you think, son? 8 or 9?
For that, I'd use this.
Manscaped, huh? Son, back in my day, ladies loved grass in the fairways.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not for down there. The beard hedger's for your face.
Oh, really?
The Beard Hedger features a rotary zoom wheel that provides 20 precision settings with just 1 guard.
Grip it and trim it, baby.
Introducing the Beard Hedger. Order today at manscaped.com.
Welcome back, friends, to the top of the 3rd inning we go. That's going to be, help if I had the right team here, Cody Niedowitz, Deshaun Thomas, and Jonathan Mendez as the lineup turns over for the Rogues. Drew Stapleton out for another inning's worth of work for Portland. Numbers on the board so far for the visiting Rogues. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for your Portland Pickles. No runs, no hits, no errors so far. Niedowitz singled to lead off the game, got as far as second base before the inning ended. Up here for his second at bat. First pitch misses away, ball 1. More than 3,000 on hand for tonight's game here at Walker Stadium. Great walk-up tonight. Beautiful evening for baseball. 1-0 pitch, missing low, ball 2. 86-mile-an-hour, two-seam fastball. Stapleton comes set. 2-0 on the way. That one's outside, ball 3. 87-mile-an-hour, two-seam fastball. There you go, Debbie. 3 up, 3 down, no walks, no hit batters, no hits. And that's not gonna happen as Niedowitz aboard for the second time tonight, draws a lead-off walk from Stapleton.
Now that number 23, Deshaun Thomas.
Gonna bring up designated hitter Deshaun Thomas. Breeze at the stadium shifting ever so slightly. Joining us in the broadcast booth for a little bit, currently. The swirling wind, as Gary talks about. Pitch on the way, swung on and popped up to the left side. Will it stay in play? It will not.
They're okay.
No spectacular catch made down the left field line, apparently. Gary usually lets me know if that's the case. Throw over to first, diving back safely is Niedowitz. Stapleton then gets his sign, comes set. Holds, now brings in the 0-1 pitch. Nice off-speed pitch, 73-mile-an-hour slider that was frankly kind of filthy. Nice looking pitch. Count 0-2 on the Rogues' designated hitter. Wind and the pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the left. Count stays at 0-2. Right field berm nice and packed this evening, as are, of course, the stands around home plate. Another throw over to first base. Cody back safely. It's fair throwing over there. Cody was picked off twice last game, once in the first, once in the third. Looking for Lightning to strike a third time in 2 days. Wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball one. Nice stop by Luke Bard behind home plate. Gets the mask back on. Now crouches back behind home plate. Stapleton has his sign. Another throw over to first base. Ooh, that one was close. That one was close. 1-2 the count. Niedowitz still safe at first. Will Perot joining in. Hello, friend. Wind to the 1-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking. Strike three. Deshaun Thomas down on strike. Stared at an 89-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball that went right by. Strikeout number 4 for Drew Stapleton. I did not bring my glove to the game tonight. I did bring my glove when I went to San Diego and watched the Mariners take on the Padres at Petco Park. Walter threw me a baseball, Logan Gilbert. So that was nice. Rick, you know, I didn't see that. The umpire threw in a new ball while the ball was in play on ball 4. Well, on ball 4, it's a walk, so everybody gets the 90 feet.
Section 203, get very loud. Just section 203. No.
Although, no, you're thinking right. I think that is still a live ball.
Section 201.
Interesting. I'm going to try and remember to go back and watch that.
203, you're the winner. Congratulations.
So after visit from Brian Grant and Luke Bard, Stapleton digs in against the rubber on the mound. Jonathan Mendez at the plate for Medford. Cody Niedowitz over at first base. And is going to be kept on. Ferguson doing a nice job receiving multiple throws over to the base. And another one. That one placed nice and low, just a little out in front of the bag. Niedowitz able to dive back safely once again. We'll probably have the dirtiest Rogues jersey on the team by the end of the game. Pitch on the way, over for a strike. Again, nice movement out of Stapleton, 74-mile-an-hour slider. 0-1. One pitch on the way in now. Bouncer over to the left side. Fielded by Mecho. Long throw over to first. In time. 6-3 the put out on the fielder's choice. Niedowitz advancing to second base on the play. Metro had to range over a ways to get that. Did. Had a hard time with the transfer. Eventually got it out and over to first in time. So runner on at second, 2 down, and that brings up catcher Tyler Horner. First pitch, Tyler sees this at bat. He fouls into the catcher's glove, 0-1. Horner was Drew's first strikeout victim to end the first inning. As his sign from Bard comes set. Holds, looks at second, now brings in the 0-1. Missing at 80 miles an hour to change up. 1-1. We need to adopt the banana ball rule that if a fan catches a foul, it is an out. We do that in Wild West League play sometimes. I don't think we've ever had it happen, though. Wind to the 1-1 pitch on the way. Over first strike. 1-2. 78 mile an hour changeup. Sorry, what was that, Matthew? Okay, Matthew's pretty sure it happened in a game last year. I have no such recollections, but that's not all that surprising. Stapleton comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Misses low ball 2. 89 mile an hour two-seam fastball.
We have all your stuff.
Yeah, not the best Mariners game. It was entertaining. It went in extra innings. Not too sad about that. Stapleton comes set. Rocks back and forth on the mound. 2-2 pitch on the way. That one misses at 78. A changeup. Count goes to 3-2. Fans down by home plate seem to disagree with that last call. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, engulfed foul on the right. Headed out towards the berm. Oh! Looked like we had a fan that had a glove out there that just about made the catch. So count at 3-2. Warner steps back in. Aiden Doherty on deck. Edowitz on at second base. Stapleton shakes off Bard once, now comes set. 3-2 pitch on the way, outside ball 4. So Horner aboard via a walk. Second walk issued this inning by Drew Stapleton, and that'll bring up third baseman Aiden Doherty. I'm sorry, Wade, is that for real? Angels 23, Rockies nothing in the fourth inning? That's not real baseball. That's barely a video game score. Holy cow. Back-to-back-to-back home runs on 3 pitches. That is bonkers. First pitch of this at-bat, bending in for a strike at 74 miles an hour, 0-1. Sam, who's working our music tonight, realizing that she has a fan club down there. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Fouled off at the plate there. Count goes to 0-2. Ball skittered away from Luke Bard. Stapleton climbs back up on the bump, does a little bit of excavation by the rubber. Stares in at Doherty. Comes set now. 0-2 pitch on the way. Check swing. Did not go. 74 mile an hour slider that missed low, we'll say. Count 1-2. Edowitz a lead at second. Horner a lead over at first. Doherty now brings in the 1-2 pitch, or Stapleton, excuse me, got him, strike 3. Doherty down on strikes for the second time in a row. This one a looking strikeout, 5th strikeout for Drew Stapleton, and that does it here in the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. Fans, we're gonna keep it right here. No, we are not. That's right, we're not doing the third inning tonight. My bad. I'm gonna catch up eventually, I promise. Your score here at Walker Stadium, no score.
In honor of Brian and Vine night, I'm going to count them down. Walker Stadium.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, popping, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today.
This is how you build a community of health and hope. With award-winning heart specialists, personalized women's care, a hospital 100 years in the making, and dozens of clinics that bring health and healing to your neighborhood, all strengthened by our partnership with OHSU. Adventist Health Portland, all the care you need, right where you need it.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off North Lombard in St. John's, Portland. We have plenty of space on the patio or up at the bar. We look forward to getting to know you over a delicious handcrafted cocktail or one of our rotating fresh pints. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered.
Alrighty, friends, we are back for the bottom of the third inning. Luke Bard, Kevin Ferguson, and Jackson Waller due up for your Pickles here. Planter out for another inning's worth of work. His first pitch, bottom three, missing away at 80 miles an hour, 1-0. Sun just starting to duck behind the trees in left field. 1-0 pitch on the way, misses outside, ball two. 2-0. Bard steps back in. 2-0 pitch on its way, swung on, and that one's taken into the left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Cody Niedowicz gets the ball back into the infield. Luke Bard with Pickles' first base hit of the afternoon. Second time in a row the Pickles have had the leadoff runner aboard. Kevin Ferguson now to the plate for his first at-bat this evening. They're using a different ball. It's a round. Wow. Yeah, that would be a horrible game to be a home fan of. First pitch over for a strike at 80 miles an hour, 0-1 on Ferguson. Steps out, takes a look down at third base coach, now stands back in. Throw over to first base, diving back safely, Luke Bard. Bard doesn't have any stolen bases on the season. Doesn't mean he won't get his first one right here. I mean, it won't count for West League stats, but West Coast League stats. But swung on and missed, 0-2, 72 mile an hour slider. Ferguson steps back in now. Planter comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer towards second. Again, Levine steps on the bag, throws over to first. Your second 4-3 double play in as many innings.
Next up is the second baseman from the University of Nevada, number 48, Jackson Waller.
You know, I don't think anybody had that on April's bingo cards. Second baseman Jackson Waller to the plate. Nobody on, 2 down. Planter's first pitch. Over the outside part of the plate for a strike at 75, 0-1.
A Rogue Hazy IPA. I think it's juicy too.
Wind in the 0-1 pitch on the way, and that plunked him. So Waller aboard via the HBP. That'll turn the lineup over for Portland, meaning Nihel Calderon to the plate. Well, fans, follow the Portland Pickles on our unhinged Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram all season long for the latest updates, team news, photos, and general Pickles chicanery. You can find the team using the handle @Portland Pickles. You can also like and subscribe to our YouTube broadcast so you always know when we're going live. First pitch of this at-bat missing away at 82 miles an hour. Two-seam fastball, 1-0. Planter comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Back to the two-seam fastball at 80 miles an hour. Waller gets his lead over at first. Planter stares over. He goes 1-1 pitch on the way. Outside throw down at second base. Into center field. Throw would have been there in time. Credit Waller with the stolen base. Sam is being very benevolent in the Dolphin Power this evening over on music. You know, it's always nice when you get positive reinforcement. Look back to second base, 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Nice looking pitch, about 85 miles an hour. Count evens up at 2-2. Waller now in scoring position out at second base. Calderon steps back in. Look back towards second, 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off at home plate.
Let's go, Pickles.
Count stays at 2-2. That one an 82 mile an hour two-seam fastball.
Let's go, Pickles.
Walker Stadium making noise again. Planter set, looks back, 2-2 pitch, swung on and bounced towards third. Throw over to first, gets away from the first baseman, rounding third and heading for home. Jackson Waller, no throw to the plate. He is in safely. Raise those chairs, fans, first. Pickles run of the night. So I believe Waller scores on the E3, which is how Calderon gets aboard.
Batter, number 14, Sage Lancaster.
Wait, so are we calling that an infield single and an E3, Gary? All right, infield single, E3. And Calderon just steals second base on the first pitch. All right, so Calderon gets a single, does not get an RBI. And Waller comes home to score on the E3. Now a runner on second base, 1-0, the count. Swung on and hit up the middle, and that's not gonna make it into center field. Nice stop by the second baseman. Holy cow, what a play by Michael Levine. 4-3 the put out on Sage Lancaster. Rally ended, but the run does come in to score. Pickles 1, Medford Rogues nothing.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off North Lombard in St. John's, Portland. We have plenty of space on the patio or up at the bar. We look forward to getting to know you over a delicious handcrafted cocktail or one of our rotating fresh pints. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. Enjoy our extensive menu for both meat eaters and vegetarians with plenty of options to go. We love our pub in St. John's and meeting everyone that comes in. Hope to see you soon.
Not everyone is blessed with the body of an elite athlete or the beard of an angel. But John Daly is. And even he uses the Beard Hedger Pro Kit from Manscaped. It's got everything a beard needs to live its best life. And if you think his beard looks good, you should see his stroke. Order the Beard Hedger Pro Kit at manscaped.com.
8.5.
Stronger.
9%.
Yes.
9.5% ABV.
Juice Force IPA. Live rangerously.
Save money on your transportation costs with TriMet's reduced fare transit card. If you meet income requirements, get your first month free while you enjoy unlimited rides on buses and trains. Learn more and apply today at trimet.org/save.
Welcome back, baseball friends. Haze of the run scoring smoke lingering out in left field, and we have ourselves a new pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. That is number 46, Gus Rogers from the University of Oregon. He takes over for Drew Stapleton, who goes 3 innings, surrenders 1 run, one hit, does not surrender any runs, walks 2, hit 1 batter, and struck out 5. RH signs, there should be an upside-down chair emoji. You are not wrong, friend. I don't know how we would go about creating that, but that seems like something this brand should do. Collegiate joining the chat. Hello, friends. Hello to you. Glad you could join us tonight. Beautiful night out here at Walker Stadium that just continues. My, oh my. Rogers comes set. His first pitch tonight, and he plunks Caleb Richter. Caleb Richter aboard again, hit by pitch.
If you order food online, go get it right now. It makes everyone so happy.
So Richter not enjoying tonight's trip to Walker Stadium. He's been hit twice. Max Bloody now to the plate. 1 on, nobody out. Look over to first. Pitch on the way. Behind Richter, advancing to the plate. Wild pitch, definitely. Richter advancing to second on that. So Gus Rogers looking to dial in and find the strike zone here for the Pickles. Comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 82 miles an hour. Count evens up at 1-1. Rogers looks back at second, now brings in the 1-1 pitch. High and away, 2-1. Caleb Richter, tying run on at second base, gets a lead. Gus comes set at the waist. 2-1 pitch on the way, plunks him. Back-to-back HBP. Runners on at first and second, nobody out, and that'll bring up second baseman Michael Levine. It's also going to bring out pitching coach Brian Grant from the dugout. Going to have a conversation with Gus Rogers and Luke Bard. Well, fans, I'm Mike Checks, working alongside Gary Crow, Ian, Matthew, Sam, Malachi, and Nick here in the press box tonight.
A reminder, our wine vendors are still going. But we also sell beer bets. Cider.
Public address announcer Joe Simons letting the crowd know that we're still selling wine. Can't say that that may be the best idea in the world, but...
Helmets, nachos out of the bigger helmet. Go get a snack.
I mean, what are you going to do on Brine and Vine night? Encourage inebriation. Safely, respectfully.
Now batting number 2, Michael Levine.
So Michael Levine to the dish. Runners on at first and second. Nobody down as we continue play top 4. Levine drew a walk his first time up. Couple looks back towards second base. Rogers' first pitch of this at bat misses inside at 84. A 4-seam fastball, 1-0. Cole Liggett told me to tell Ian he says hello. That brought a smile to Ian's face. And Ian wanted me to let you know he's wearing a captain's hat. 1-0 pitch missing inside. Ball 2, 2-0. How many batters are going to get hit tonight? Well, that's a good question. That's not an over-under I would like to play, please and thank you. Let's not do that. Rogers stares in, comes set. 2-0 pitch on the way. Misses ball 3. 84-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball that cannot locate the strike zone. Runners get their leads. Rogers starting to create a hole for himself here and continues. Ball 4. So HBP, 4-pitch walk. One might say that that's a rough start to the inning. No, 46 is not on the roster. Just added today.
Gonna get chilly a little bit. How about a Pickles sweatshirt? Very reasonably priced down in the merch tent. Get one for you and your sweetie.
So pitcher Gus Rogers and Luke Bard about to have their conversation interrupted by home plate umpire Andrew Mervin.
Quite small from here.
Conversation over. We have not played out the rest of the game, and now Mag's out of the dugout. And baseball has been given to Coach Maggs. That'll do it for Gus Rogers from the University of Oregon here in the 4th inning. Fans, we're going to take a quick break right now. We're going to run some ads, and we will be back with the new pitcher of record and the very small line on Gus Rogers in just a moment. Your score here at Walker Stadium, Pickles 1, Rogues nothing.
What do you think, son? 8 or 9?
For that, I'd use this.
Manscaped, huh? Son, back in my day, ladies loved grass in the fairways.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not for down there. The beard hedge is for your face.
Oh, really?
The Beard Hedger features a rotary zoom wheel that provides 20 precision settings with just one guard.
Grip it and trim it, baby.
Introducing the Beard Hedger. Order today at manscaped.com.
All righty, baseball friends. Welcome back. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles, right-hander Caden Ricamini from UC Davis. Ricamini takes over for Gus Rogers, who does not record an out, does not give up a hit. Walked a batter, hit 2 batters, did not strike anybody out, and is responsible for all 3 Rogues on base. Well, for those of you asking for a pitcher change in the chat, you got it. My guess is Luke Bard was sent out for that first mound visit to stall for a little bit more time before Maggs finally came and got the baseball. Tried to give Caden as much time to warm up as humanly possible. Does get his normal 7 warm-up pitches here.
New pitcher on the mound for the Pickles from UC Davis, number 56, Caden Ricamini.
Well, this inning is going rogue, that's for sure. Nate Gray Jr. to the plate. Bounced out to Kevin Ferguson back in the 2nd inning. Pickles looking for a double play here. First. Well, some nights you're the fly, some nights you're the windshield. Nate Gray Jr., HBP, that walks in a run. Caleb Richter coming in to score. Max Blade moves up to 3rd, Levine to 2nd base. 3 HBPs and a 4-pitch walk. Lewis Rose is joining the chat. Hello, friend. Glad to have you along tonight. Base is full of Rogues here as we play in the 4th. Cody Niedowitz to the plate. Line and the pitch on the way, inside, ball 1. Cody'd seen things. He jumped out of the way. He knew what was coming. Ricamini stares in. Comes set below the waist. 1-0 pitch on the way. Inside ball 2. 2-0. That one an 87-mile-an-hour fastball. 4-seam. Ricamini again set. 2-0 pitch on the way. High ball 3. 3-0. Ricamini's 3-0 pitch misses high, ball 4. Another 4-pitch walk. So Nidowitz brings in a run with his second walk in a row. That run coming in the form of Max Blade. Michael Levine moves up to third. Nate Gray Jr. down to second base. And fans, we are putting out an APB for the strike zone here at Walker Stadium. It seems to have gone completely missing. If you have any details, please let us know. Pitch on the way, over for a strike, out of part of the plate at 86 miles an hour. 4-seam fastball, 0-1 to Deshaun Thomas. Oh, 1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 1, 1-1. Lights on here at the stadium, still be a little while before they take effect. Unbelievably pleasant evening for a ball game. Nice night to take a walk of about 90 feet apparently. Wide and the 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2, 4-seam fastball at 87 miles an hour. Fans calling for the rally dolphin apparently. That might not have been the most sober request you'll hear on the broadcast tonight. Comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. Pumps the fist on the mound. 76-mile-an-hour slider. First strikeout for Ricamini. I have that down as strikeout number 6 for Pickles pitchers overall tonight. Base is still full of Rogues. 1 down now, and that brings up Jonathan Mendez, the shortstop. He's hit it towards short both times. First time he popped it up. Next time he bounced out 6-3 on a fielder's choice. Ricamini's first pitch of the at-bat, out of part of the plate for a strike. 87-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, 0-1. Pickles looking for a double play here. Ricamini's 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. This time an 81-mile-an-hour slider, 0-2. Ricamini seems to be in the process of finding a groove now. Youngster comes set below the belt, 0-2 pitch on the way, outside, ball 1, 1-2. Orlando, the Pickles jersey is pretty great. They're wearing the greens tonight. I am partial to the what Gary has referred to as the brine uniform. Those are on Friday nights, I believe. Those are a great looking uniform. We sold out of them already. It's the first year we've had them available. They sold out quickly. 1-2 pitch on the way, over for strike 3. Caught him looking on a 76-mile-an-hour slider. Ricamini with back-to-back strikeouts now. So base is juiced, 2 down. That'll bring up the catcher, Tyler Horner. Horner has struck out and drawn a walk so far this game. Pitch on the way, swung on and hit sharply through the hole on the right side. Coming in to score, Michael Levine being waved into the plate. Nate Gray Jr. throw to the plate way high. So Michael Levine comes in and scores. Nate Gray Jr. comes in and scores. Single with a pair of RBIs or a double, Gary? Giving him a single. Gets to second on the throw home. Does pick up 2 RBIs, Tyler Horner. BFXP will take 2 Ks. That'd be nice. Anything to get him out of this inning. Aiden Doherty, 9th batter to the plate for the Rogues here in the 4th inning. Winding the pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 79-mile-an-hour slider, 0-1. Jacob Lang checking in. Howdy. Oh, one pitch on the way. Over the outer part of the plate. Strike two. 80-mile-an-hour cutter. Ricamini ahead in the count. A slurred "Let's Go Pickles" chant coming from the third baseline. Ricamini stares in. Has his sign from Luke. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit towards short. Mecho's got it over to first. In time. Not in time, and both runs come in to score. Tyler Horner coming in to score, as does Cody Niedowitz.
Have a big hand for Adam, Stevie, and Allie, their first Pickles game. Let them hear it.
So Doherty, a 2 RBI infield single, and Caleb Richter to the plate for the second time this inning. First pitch missing at 75, ball one. Leah checking in. Glad you could join us on the broadcast this evening. Aiden Doherty on at first, Caleb Richter at the plate. 1-0 pitch on the way in, swung on and missed. Evens up the count at 1-1 on the strength of a 75-mile-an-hour slider. That's not slurring, that's speaking in cursive. That's delightful. That's a good way to describe possible wine slurring. 1-1 pitch on the way, bounce towards the first base line. Foul ball was fielded in foul territory. That was close. Count goes to 1-2 on Caleb Richter, who's probably happy not to have been hit this at-bat so far. Ricamini has the sign from catcher Luke Bard, comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way, fouled off at home plate. Count stays at 1-2. Ray Dinkins also checking into the chat. Glad to have you along on the broadcast, friend. Rogues plating 6 runs so far this inning. Throw over to first base, back safely Aiden Doherty. Caden again with a throw over to first base, and again diving back safely is Aiden Doherty. Ricamini set. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Floats in high at 75. Ball 2. 2-2. Ricamini now brings in the 2-2 pitch. Up and away, ball 3. 3-2. Should the inning continue, Max Bloody on deck. Doherty lead over at first base. Ricamini's 3-2 on the way and swung on and missed. Got him, strike 3. Caleb Richter down on strikes. Third strikeout for Caden Ricamini and 8th strikeout for Pickles pitchers overall, but holy cow, the damage was done. 6 runs come in to score. It is 6-0 Rogues, and we are staying here for chicanery that only the Pickles can bring you. I'm going to turn it over to Joe and JT, and they'll bring you through this.
We're getting ready to stomp some grapes, Joe. I got our contestants, Megan and Ingrid, down here. They're going to stomp some grapes and try to fill the cup as fast as possible. Whoever has the most filled at the end of the timer is going to be our winner. A little bit of a setup here, guys. Bear with us.
What kind of grapes?
They're red. I know that much.
Are they ripe?
They look juicy.
Okay, nice and mushy.
I eat them.
Well, not anymore.
No. All right, we're ready. Everybody, get positions. Count them down to Walker Stadium. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Keep stop. Oh no. Recreation of the viral video, folks. Keep going. Keep stomping. We gotta keep stomping. Keep stomping.
Come on, Walker Stadium. Let them hear it. They're stomping grapes.
All right, now stop. Get out of the grapes. We gotta see our winner. Let's see. Moment of truth, folks. Moment of truth. All right, that one's looking all right. Let's compare them. Ingrid is our winner, Walker Stadium. Make some noise for Ingrid. Great stomping competition. Gotta love it. Ingrid the legend.
Gross.
She's winning some Dylan Stomped pickle juice. Or not pickle juice, grape juice. Here's your grape juice, Dylan Stomped.
Yep, grape stomping, friends. Told you there was some chicanery planned here tonight.
Nick Marcantinados.
So, Pickles plated one the last time they were at bat and then immediately coughed up 6 runs, so they've got some work to do here in the 4th inning. Nick Marcantinados, Evan Cloyd, and Jack Metcho. First pitch from Aaron Planter, missing away 1-0. Second pitch swung on and bounced towards second base. Michael Levine, who's had an interesting long evening this evening, makes the play for 3 to put out. Levine has started 2 double plays and also handled at least 2 more chances in the field. So 1 away for designated hitter Evan Cloyd. First pitch Evan sees here in the 4th. Curves in for a strike at 73. Nice slider, 0-1. Yeah, quick feet for that grape stomping. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and ripped down the line, but foul. PDX Cookies checking in. Glad to have you along. Love your product. Ray Dinkins also checking in on the chat. Hello. Pitch missing away. 1-2 the count on Cloyd. Jack Metcho on deck. Cloyd reached on a walk his first time up. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him swinging. I believe that is the first strikeout for Aaron Planter.
Number 6, Jack Metcho.
That'll bring up your shortstop, number 6, Jack Metcho. Planter's first pitch of this at-bat just misses at 71. Another slider. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just off the outer part of the plate. 2-0. Planter not wasting a lot of time. 2-0 pitch over the outer part of the plate for a strike at 81. Back to the 2-seam fastball. 2-1. Michael Levine, the aforementioned second baseman, playing deep, now walks back into just on the infield dirt. 2-1 pitch misses away. Ball 3. 3-1. Planter's 3-1 pitch misses away. Ball 4. Metcho works another walk. Second time he's been aboard via that tonight. 1 on, 2 away, and that'll bring up tonight's extra hitter number 1, Dalton Mayshore. Idaho Mash joining the game, and just in time, Dalton Mayshore to the dish. Pickles trails 6-1.
By the way, if you want to launch a ball, we're going to do that at the top.
Pickles trails 6-1, but we lead the league in inebriation tonight. I don't think there's much question about that. Another snap throw over to first base. Metcho diving back safely. Super high in antioxidants, absolutely. Because you see it's healthy. First pitch missing away, ball 1.
Pickles. Let's go, Pickles.
I'm gonna bring in some PDX cookies for the press box one of these days. I've done that the last couple seasons. 1-0 pitch missing high and away, ball 2, 2-0. And what's weird is I usually bring in a few more than is needed by the press box, and all of the rest of them miraculously disappear. Never had any leftovers here. That pitch missing inside, ball 3, 3-0. Crowd tonight is delightful. 3-0 pitch missing away, ball 4, back-to-back walks. Pickles trying to put together a 2-out rally here in the 4th inning as Dalton Mayshore reaches. That pushes Metcho down to second base and will bring up the left fielder, Cooper Witten. Mike, have a Bloody Mary night. I'm not in charge of the promotions, but I'll run that up the pole. We'll see what happens. Tyler Horner out to have a conversation with Aaron Planter.
Man, we need a thing going for Cooper here. Every time Cooper comes up to bat, hit a.
Ready on the count of 3. Let's try. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah.
I like it.
Now batting.
We're just letting the broadcast breathe tonight, Gary. You know, we're just letting fans get a feel for what it's like to be here live in Walker Stadium. Runners on at first and second, 2 down, pitch on the way, swung on, and that one's lifted out towards center field. Cody Niedowitz ranging over, makes the play, and that'll do it for the Pickles rally here in the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. Fans, we are through 4 innings here at Walker Stadium. Your score, Rogues 6, Pickles 1.
Pick it up. Everyone agree.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off Mississippi Avenue in North Portland. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. We've also got a full bar featuring seasonal handcrafted cocktails. Ooh. Complemented by an extensive menu with plenty of options to go. Come hang out by the fire pits for weekly trivia or book a private event. All ages are welcome, and don't forget to bring your dog.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, poppy, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today. Tired of beer that's just too bland? Not a problem anymore! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, hoppy, and comes in a variety of options. Plus, you can take it almost anywhere. Stop drinking boring beer. Instead, join the many others living rangerously today. But wait, there's more. Call 833-V-RANGER. That's 833-V-RANGER to get free rangerousness. Live rangerously today. Call now.
Welcome, broadcast friends. We've got ourselves another new pitcher on the mound. That is Aiden Garza.
New pitcher on the mound from Santa Barbara City College, number 47, Aiden Garza.
Well, I guess I didn't need to tell you that. Our intrepid PA announcer, Joe Simons, dulcet tones coming across on the broadcast announcing Aiden Garza. Left-handed pitcher from Santa Barbara City College. Well, so the reason you're getting the laughing is because of how we mic the ambient noise here at the stadium. And we are occasionally finding drawbacks with that system, as you might have figured out. First pitch of the 5th inning. Did that hit him? No, just inside. All right, ball 1. Max Bleddy, Michael Levine, and Nate Gray Jr. for the Rogues here in the 5th inning. And an 88-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball to boot. That probably didn't feel good. Max Bleddy hit for the 2nd time in as many innings. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Rogues don't ever want to come back here and play us ever again. Has Dalton done anything special tonight? Well, we haven't had a lot of offense, so Dalton hit into a 4-3 double play and worked a walk in the 4th. That's it so far. And he's an extra hitter tonight, so not playing the field, Idaho Mash. Bleddy running it off down the first base line, taking a little bit of stretching as he got hit in the bottom part of the leg there. So 1 on, nobody out, and that'll bring up second baseman Michael Levine, who drew a walk last inning. First pitch he sees over the outer part of the plate for a strike at 87. Two-seam fastball, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way, and that one over for a strike, 0-2. Seriously, jokes about tonight's crowd sobriety aside, they've done a great job at making noise on their own this evening. Wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way, misses high, ball 1. 1-2, that one a 4-seam fastball at 87. Conrad, if you're asking about Max Bleddy, yes, he was hit again for the 2nd time in as many innings. Wind and the 1-2 pitch swung on and hit towards second. Over is Waller to Ferguson, 4-3 the put out on the play. Max moves down to second base. That is a fielder's choice. So 1 away, runner on second base. Max gets a lead at second. Metcho in charge of holding him on. First pitch this at bat, bunt shown, pitch missing away, ball 1. Garza comes set. Now brings in the 1-0 pitch, misses away, throw down to second base. Whoa, that was a nice throw. Nice throw by Luke Bard. Metcho creeped in from shortstop. The throw came in on the third base side of second base. Metcho laid down the tag, but apparently Max gets in just in time. Garza set. Looks back towards second. 2-0 pitch on the way. Missing inside. Ball 3. 3-0. Last pitch, a changeup, clocking in at 81 miles an hour. Gray Jr. ahead in the count. 3-0. Garza's next pitch. Misses away. Ball 4. Ball 3. 3-0 is the count. What was that? 3-1 the count. Line of the pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Count goes to 3-2 on Nate Gray Jr. Hit by a pitch in the 4th inning like everybody was. Crowd starting to stir and make some noise. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit down the first base line, but foul. Thank you much, friend. Food has been delivered to the press box. Did you order some of these, friend? Or? All right. There you go, friend. All right. 3-2, 1 out. Nate Gray. Garza comes set. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bounce towards first again, but foul. Count stays at 3-2. Garza steps back on the mound. Max's lead at second base. Look back towards second. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and again, this time foul towards the Rogues dugout. Count stays full. Garza and Nate Gray Jr. battling here in the top of the 5th inning. Garza continues to stare in a bar, now has his sign. Holds, looks back at second. 3-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 4. Nate Gray Jr. working a less painful walk this at bat. Runners on at first and second. Lineup turns over again. Niedowitz to the plate.
Now batting number 3, Cody Niedowitz.
Runners on at first and second. Garza comes set. First pitch of the at-bat on the way. Over the outer part of the plate at 79. A changeup, 0-1. You know, Tom, I hope you're right. There's still plenty of time for baseball and laughter here at Walker Stadium. Wind and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Bouncer towards first. Fielded by Ferguson. Everybody is safe. Max Blade moves down to third. Nate Gray Jr. down to second. Niedowitz aboard with an infield single. So for the second inning in a row, bases full of Rogues. Deshaun Thomas to the plate, still looking for his first hit on the day. Hit into a fielder's choice, struck out in his last 2 at-bats. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Swung through a 79-mile-an-hour changeup, 0-1. Garza comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2.
It's time to get loud.
Joe Simon's egging on the crowd. Garza comes set at the belt. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and popped up out towards right center field. Both fielders giving chase. Gonna be Nihel Calderon making the play. Everybody moves up 90 feet though. Max Blade comes in to score. Nate Gray Jr. moves down to third. Cody Niedowitz did not advance. Deshaun Thomas with a sacrifice fly, SF8.
Now batting number 22, Jonathan Mendez.
So Jonathan Mendez now to the plate. Pickles Pickles trailing 7-1. Runners on at first and third. Garza comes set. First pitch to Mendez, missing, 1-0. Garza has his sign for Bard. 1-0 pitch on the way, over for a strike, 1-1. Two-seam fastball at 87. Tyler Horner lurking on deck for the Rogues. 1-1 pitch hit to third. Lancaster over to first in time. 5-3 the put out, and that will end the Rogues rally here in the 5th inning. Fans, we are going to stick right here for your fan favorite Dizzy Bat, and I will let JT and Joe Simons take over for now.
And if you're a veteran of Walker Stadium, you know it is time for the Dizzy Bat contest. JT, who do we have down there? A pack of crazies, it appears.
Oh, that's for certain. We got Tommy, Johnny, and James getting ready to perform the fan favorite Dizzy Bat, folks. Get loud for them. Get loud for them. Line them up. Come on. Right here. Right here. Buddy. Right here.
No cheating. No cheating.
Right here. Line up with me. Line up with me. Come on.
We'll bill you if there's any stolen valor out here.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Spin. 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 Spin.
Guy in the right is doing a terrible job.
Keep going. Keep going.
Terrible job.
Yeah. Keep going.
Bat on the ground!
Spin it. Oh, he's false start. Oh, no. Go. Just go. He broke the rules. We got to just go for it now. Oh, no.
No. Everybody boo them. Everybody boo them. That's a terrible job.
Boo. There's no winner, Walker Stadium. No winner. Just get him off the field.
And that's how you play Dizzy Bats. Wow. On Brian Vine night, no less. Unbelievable. IQ, baby. No, your baby can have it. It's fine. Because they did a terrible job and they all cheated. I care. Stolen valor. We're playing baseball. Leading off for your Pickles, number 33, Luke Barr.
Well, that went about as well as planned. First pitch, bottom of the 5th inning, missing way, ball 1. Just barely holding on to this game at all. Pitch over, 1-1. Luke Bard at the plate, Kevin Ferguson and Jackson Waller for the Pickles here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-1 pitch on the way, misses low and scoots away from Tyler Horner. Enough silliness, let's get some runs. That sounds delightful. Planter comes set. Wind and the 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-2. Bard singled his last time up and then was promptly erased on a double play. Planter's 2-2 pitch on the way, misses away, ball 3, 3-2. Debbie says enough silliness, get some more runs. That's fair. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one's taken into shallow center field, charging and making the play. Cody Niedowitz out there. Score that L8 on Luke Bard. Nice play by Nitowitz out in center field.
Next up for Portland, number 31, Kevin Ferguson.
First baseman Kevin Ferguson to the plate. Bounced into the aforementioned double play his last time up. Offers at the first pitch, comes up empty 0-1. 73-mile-an-hour changeup.
Make some noise.
Planter's 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that is smacked out to left field. Will it stay fair? It will, but making the catch on the warning track, Nate Gray Jr. was like 310 feet. Actually, it's probably a little bit further than that since the ball was still in the air, but call that F7 for Kevin Ferguson, and that's going to bring up second baseman Jackson Waller. So, Rick, are you finding the left-handed pitchers generally have prime numbers on their jersey? Never really thought about that. I mean, you're right here. Planter, the lefty, wearing number 13. Goes into his motion. 1-0 pitch on the way. Low inside. Ball 2. 2-0. Two-seam fastball at 81.
Great toss. That's a great toss.
Should Waller get aboard? Nihel Calderon on deck. That pitch 2-1.
Let's go, Pickles.
Idaho Mash throwing the Rally Gator in chat. 2-1 pitch on the way. Fouled off to the right. Count evens up at 2-2 on the Pickles second baseman. Waller steps back in. Twirls that red bat around. 2-2 pitch on the way. Ow! Ooh. Well, I mean, you know. Second time Jackson Waller has been hit this game. I have lost track of the number of times a batter has been hit by a pitch this inning, or evening. Well, I mean, or this inning. So, lineup turns over for your Pickles. Nihel Calderon, center fielder, to the plate. Pickles looking to get anything going they can here offensively. Planter's first pitch this at-bat misses well and away. 7 pitches. Sorry, 7 hit by pitches tonight. Thank you. I didn't know you were listening into the conversation. You're working with Gary over there tonight, so Matthew again letting us know 7 HBP so far tonight. That one hit out towards right field and drops in front of Caleb Richter. Jackson Waller down to second. Nihel Calderon on board with a single now. 2 on, 2 away for third baseman Zage Lancaster. Planter looks back at second. First pitch of the at-bat misses well away. Nice job by Horner to reel that in. 1-0 on Zage. Zage looking for his first hit tonight. Takes a look at a 1-0 pitch, misses away. Ball 2, 2-0. Two-seam fastball at 79 miles an hour. Look back towards second base. 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside ball 3. 3-0. Another two-seam fastball missing. Should Lancaster get aboard? Nick Marcantinados on deck. Line in the 3-0 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. Took it all the way. 81 mile an hour two-seam fastball. I love the noise at the stadium tonight. Look back towards second, 3-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 4. So bases brined here at Walker Stadium. Calderon moves down to second. Jackson Waller to third as Sage Lancaster aboard with a walk.
Trivia question time as they top things out.
Mound visit for the Rogues. Starting to get loud here at Walker Stadium. Pickles looking to rally.
Australia's most important wine grape is, come up here and tell me, and you could win a Dylan T. Pickles self-portrait. Come on up here. And at the plate for your Pickles.
Pickles gonna have to make it a 2-out rally. 2 down here, bottom of the 5th inning. Jackson Waller on at third, Nihel Calderon on at second, Sage Lancaster at first, and number 18 on his back, number 1 in your heart, Nick Marcantinados at the plate, bounces the first pitch foul. 0-1.
Who knew it was Shiraz. Chrissy loves her wine.
Do you want to talk to the people? All right. Our general manager Parker going to join me on the broadcast here in the next inning. We'll have him announce the Dylan versus fan race. 0-1 pitch on the way, misses inside, ball 1. Slider at 72 miles an hour. Count even at 1 on Marcantinados. Runners their leads at every base. Pitch on the way, swung on and bounced foul again. Beaumont Little League softball in the house, apparently. Courtesy of Ron the K-Man. Must be hanging out with him in the outfield area. Planter comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way, outside, ball 2. 2-2. District champions, all right. Good for Beaumont Little League softball. And a ton of groups in the house tonight. We got a ton of people in the house tonight. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit through the hole. Nice diving stop at second base, but no throw anywhere. Michael Levine, who's been a defensive stalwart at second base, stops that ball from getting into the outfield, but it does not matter as Jackson Waller comes in to score. Nihel Calderon advances to third, Sage Lancaster to second. Credit Nick Marcantinados with an infield single and an RBI. And that looks like it could be the end of the line for Aaron Planter. At 80 pitches. Friends, we're going to go ahead and step away for just a moment. We will be back with the line on Aaron Planter and the new Medford Rogues pitcher here in just a moment. Your current score on the board, Rogues 7, Pickles 2.
Some play for the thrill. Others, the fortune. But the true legends, they play for the free drinks. Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA. Live rangerously.
Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles. Locally owned and brewed in Portland, Oregon. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. It slaps. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles.
Alrighty, friends, welcome back to the broadcast. New pitcher on the mound for the Medford Rogues, number 36, Simon Matthias. I really hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Takes over for Aaron Planter. Planter goes 4 2/3 innings, has given up 2 runs so far. Still responsible for the runners on base. Struck out 1.
Batting for Portland, number 34.
Walked 1 batter and hit 2.
Evan Cloyd.
Evan Cloyd to the plate. Comes up with the bases loaded and 2 down. Simon's first pitch misses away, ball 1. I am joined by our general manager, Parker Hoffman here. He's joining us in the bottom of the 5th inning. Parker, how you doing? I don't have you dialed up enough at all, friend. My apologies. There
Check.
we go.
Check.
There we go. My bad, E12. Pitch misses high, ball 2, 2-0 on Evan Cloyd. How you doing, friend?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Doing all right.
Okay.
Beautiful night out for baseball here.
Couldn't get better.
Enjoying things down there on the party deck, were you?
Of course, as always. Amazing atmosphere.
Got a rowdy bunch down there tonight. 2-0 pitch swung on and hit hard into deep center field. Off the top of the wall, throw into second base, not in time, but everybody comes in to score.
There we go. Just had to come up here and get a rally going.
Man,
you know
no kidding, friend. You have excellent timing. Nihel Calderon, Zage Lancaster, and Nicky Mark Cantinados come around to score. 3 RBI double, and they are trying to give me the exit velo on that, but the crowd is so loud I'm having a hard time hearing. 101-mile-an-hour exit velocity on that bomb from Evan Cloyd. And friends, this inning not over. Jack Metcho to the plate. Wow, we may not allow you to leave during league games anymore, friend.
Right.
Like, this is
here.
First pitch to Metcho over for a strike at 84 miles an hour, 0-1. Glad you came up here to join me. The folks in chat have had some questions over the last week or so that that you know the answers to.
Okay.
So all fans, our general manager will be joining me for the rest of this inning and next inning. So if you've got any questions, please be throwing those in the chat.
Fire them off.
Yeah, no, we will totally do Q&A here.
Man, that's the second ball, just about the same spot.
Right, like a
in the
foot
last
below,
week
a foot below going over.
Yeah.
1-1 the count, pitch on the way, misses ball 2. Then did that really come in at 68? A slider at 68, holy cow.
That's about where mine clocks in at.
That's what the exit velo on my best hit clocks in at, friend. I'm not gonna lie. I look back towards second base, 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and spoiled foul towards the parking lot. That one is actually headed to Joe Simon's car, so I hope it doesn't get there. Joe got the last spot in the parking lot.
His first time in the parking lot
Right.
ever.
In multiple years here, his first time in the parking lot. Now, Joe shows up later than a lot of the folks here. He's 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit through the hole on the right side. Base hit, not rounding third, stopping at third, and probably the better choice, Evan Cloyd checks in at third base. Jack Metcho with a single, runners on the corners, 2 down.
For your next batter, number 1, Dalton Bayshore.
And we've got another mound visit for the Rogues. Simon Mathias going to give up the baseball, and fans, we're going to take another break here real quick. We will have the new pitcher and part of the line on Simon Mathias here in just a moment. Your score on the board now, Medford Rogues 7, Portland Pickles 5.
Attention Pickles fans, after the game you can indulge
All righty, friends, welcome back. New pitcher on the mound for the Medford Rogues. That is number 39, Will Clare. He takes over for Simon Mathios, who does not record an out, gives up 2 hits, does not walk a batter, does not strike anybody out, and is responsible for Evan Cloyd and Jack Metcho. All 4 runs that have come in this inning were charged to Aaron Planter. And we have not had an error, so all 4 of those runs were earned. So the line on Aaron Palmer done, 4 2/3, 3 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk, 2 hit batters, and a strikeout. The 3 Royal family wants to know how they could be in the next Pickles music video or video blog.
Oh, we can make that happen. Who is it?
The 3 Royal family checking in on the chat. I mean, you can throw your contact info out there if you want to contact you.
Yeah, you know, we just go ahead and go online, picklesbaseball.com. We got all the contact info you need there.
Send us in. We've got promotional nights all of the time around here. It's what we do. First pitch, the at-bat fouled off to the right side. Out of play. 0-1. So Dalton Mayshore to the plate. Jack Metcho on at first. Evan Cloyd on at third. Will Clare, the new pitcher of record from Dakota State University.
This is the guy I want up right now.
No kidding. Dalton Mayshore drew a walk his last time up. Double drives in 2, ties this up. 0-1 pitch on the way, over for a strike. 85-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Count goes to 0-2. Idaho Mash rooting Dalton on. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, wind, and the pitch on the way. Oh. Got him looking. Strike 3 on the outside corner, 71-mile-an-hour slider. And that will do it for the Pickles rally here in the 5th inning. But they were able to plate 4 runs. All of those were earned on 1 base hit. I had 2 base hits. Well, we'll discuss that later. Through the end of 5 innings, your score, Medford 7, Portland 5.
I'm just not ready to go back to a gym.
Well, clearly you haven't gone crunch mode.
Crunch mode?
It's the feeling that you get
when you finish up a set.
Everyone working up a sweat.
When you're hating your trainer, the lover when you're done.
Working out the meal, you know the one, yeah, that's Crunch Mode!
Crunch Mode!
Join Crunch Fitness. Membership start at $9.99 a month.
Fitness.
This is how you build a community of health and hope. With award-winning heart specialists, personalized women's care, a hospital 100 years in the making, and dozens of clinics that bring health and healing to your neighborhood, all strengthened by our partnership with OHSU. Adventist Health Portland, all the care you need, right where you need it.
Welcome back, broadcast friends. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. Double-out buckshot, number 00, Josiah Shipley. Shipley takes over for Aiden Garza. Got us through the 5th inning, on to the 6th now. Numbers across the board for the visiting Medford Rogues. 7 runs on 3 base hits and 1 error for your home team, Portland Pickles. 5 runs on 6 base hits and 1 error. General Manager Parker Huffman joining me in the booth for another inning.
Yeah.
Good to have you here. So a number of fans over the last few weeks have queried how players become part of the Portland Pickles.
Well, you got to be a big baller. That's rule number one.
Rule number one.
Yeah. You know, it's really a lot of the roster is put together by Mags, really.
So definitely done by the coaching staff. Hit to third. Lancaster charges throw to first base. Could not be held on to by Kevin Ferguson. Infield single for Tyler Horner.
Tough. But yeah, a lot of it's put together by Mags in the offseason, and he did a great job this year. We're really excited about the team.
Now, would you say a majority of the players are the Pickles coaching staff reaching out to the players? Do you sometimes have players reach out to y'all and be like, hey, I want to come play for y'all?
Yeah, no, I mean, we get tons of people reaching out, wanting to play for us, coaches wanting to place players here. But, you know, it really comes down to relationship development between, you know, head coaches at various programs across the country. And Mags has done a great job over the last few years, really building those relationships.
And expanding them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's always the goal. But, yeah, I think we're in a really good place right now.
0-1 pitch, check swing. Did he go? He did. Count goes to 0-2. Swung through a 75-mile-an-hour slider, or checked swing through it. So, I mean, it's not tooting our own horn here, but this is a destination.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. You know, there's a lot of factors that come into play when it comes to coaches and where they want their players to play over the summer. You know, there's other teams in our league that have amazing facilities and things like that, and you know, may be able to offer more on that side of things. But when it comes to the opportunity to provide exposure to players through various channels and have those players play in front of thousands of people every night, you know, I don't think there's many people competing with us when it comes to those things.
No, I mean, we consistently have one of the best, if not the best. Swung on and missed. Dropped by Luke Bard. Nope, apparently not. Strikeout for Aiden Doherty. Josiah Shipley's first strikeout. Lost track of the number of Ks overall. Looks like that one is number 9. So 1 on, 1 away, and that's going to bring up right fielder Caleb Richter. Well, you know, we are kind of the West Coast competition for the Cape Cod League.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm a little biased, but wouldn't you rather spend a summer here in the Northwest?
I know. The best summers there are.
Absolutely. I forget who it was. Who was it last year on the team that bought a boat so he could go fishing during the off days? I forget who that was.
I believe that was Stan Cotto.
Was it Stan Cotto?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember for certain. Yeah. Bought a boat so he'd go fishing on the off days. And amazing.
Yeah. Stan Cotto is quite the character.
Absolutely.
We're glad he's back. But yeah, that's one of the more funny stories I've heard.
1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and spoiled foul into the netting on the left. Count goes to 1-1. PDX Papermaker joining us in the chat. Friend, haven't seen you around since the night lights went out at Walker Stadium, but we'll talk about, well, shoot. I got somebody here who's great to talk to about that. Parker, our GM. Now, were you the one responsible making the phone call to the city to make sure that the lights didn't go out at midnight?
Yeah, we were, you know, it was a team effort. We were making all the calls we could, doing everything we could, and yeah, it was pretty funny. We got in touch with the company, and they said, you know, I can't really give you any information other than there's a key located somewhere in your ballpark, and if you can turn it to point north, then you can put it on auto instead of on the manual. And we obviously didn't make that happen. So still looking for that key.
Second strikeout for Josiah Shipley as Caleb Richter down on strikes. 2 outs, 1 aboard for Max Blade. What, was I wrong in that, Gary? Bleddy, excuse me, thank you. First pitch missing away, ball 1. So we knew the lights were going to go out at midnight, and then we got the 15-minute extension granted from the city.
Yeah.
After we were told to be quiet at about 11:30. And then the sprinklers went off.
Yeah.
Not to throw anybody under the bus, but whose oversight was that? That is. What do we have any napkin? Yeah, give him that. There we go.
Thank you.
There you go,
There
friend.
you go.
We are having all sorts of stuff delivered up to the press box tonight. We are celebrating wine night here, brine and vine night at the stadium. All bets are off. Umpires in training here at Walker Stadium did not agree with that last call. Count goes to 3-0 on Max.
Just got a pulled pork Sammy up here.
Nice.
I believe that's courtesy of season ticket holder Dr. Dave Shenson.
Nice. Pitch over for a strike. 88-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, 3-1. Debbie has a question for Parker. Why put ticket holders for the second game against Drifters in the berm? I don't know what's going on there.
No, that was a freebie. So first game got canceled. The second game that we were going to play, which was an originally scheduled game, those people who had tickets to the first game were free to come and have a free berm ticket for the second game that got canceled. The original one that got canceled will be made up at a later date, and those tickets will be valid that they had. But yeah, that was just a freebie for those who had tickets to the first game that got canceled.
And we will be finishing game 1 against the Drifters,
yes,
and then working in games 2 and games 3.
Yep.
And I have been told that we might be able to expect an announcement on that as soon as next week.
Yeah, that's the plan. We're working on it right now. There's more moving parts than most people would probably imagine. But yeah, we're looking at some dates in July and feeling confident that we'll be able to make those happen.
1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. 89-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball evens up the count 1-1 on Michael Levine. So from an organizational perspective, you had a pitcher who made a bare hand snag, and that went viral. And then a few days later, you had footage of the nights the light went out at Walker Stadium go viral.
Yeah.
Quite a nice couple days there.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's amazing the team that we have in place, able to take a seemingly unfortunate circumstance and turn it into a viral moment. So really got to give credit to everybody that we've got working on social media and content capturing and
we
the
have
whole team.
Some of the best folks on social media. And as a reminder, friends, look up Portland Pickles on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Follow the team all season long. Swung on and missed. Third strikeout for Josiah Shipley, and we are done with the top of the 6th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on. And friends, we are sticking right here because we got our Dylan versus fan race.
Here we go.
What's going on? Well, Joe,
feels like it's a little darker out tonight for the start of the Dylan versus fan race, which is a little weird.
Totally.
I'm going to count them down. You
All right, friends.
In 3.
Dylan is Dylan 6-1 in West Coast League games, and I am not sure what's going on with the Unicorn out there, but it is not going to win this race. Dylan is past the batter's eye, and the Unicorn just now getting to the scoreboard. Dylan is past the Crunch Fitness banner onto the Atlas Pizza banner. The Unicorn seems to be high-fiving everyone along the outfield fence.
Wow. I'm just glad this isn't a league game. We'd be running into time limits here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are right. That is the beauty of a non-league game. The Unicorn has just passed the batter's eye in center field. We have sent a pack of rabid turtles after the Unicorn. If the turtles don't work, we have snails at our disposal as well. The Unicorn now hitting the Atlas Pizza banner.
Somebody help these.
Stops at the end of the Planned Parenthood banner and is going to be helped along by one of the interns, it looks like.
We'll do it all again tomorrow, Walker Stadium.
Really just taking that 1 minute of fame.
Well, friend, it is wine night.
That's right.
You never know. Like, I feel like almost anything tonight can be explained away by the fact that it is brine and vine night here at the stadium.
It's a good point.
Just ridiculous.
To the left field corner. Once again, if you have purchased the launcher ball, walk to the left field corner immediately.
All right, Signs, I would like us to win that 12th inning game as well. Gary, is that another new pitcher out on the mound? 32, Camden Stevens. Camden Stevens now out on the mound. Camden on to face Cooper Witten, Luke Bard, and Kevin Ferguson. Your Portland Pickles trailing by 2 here as play begins in the bottom of the 6th inning. I'm not going to lie, Camden Stevens was looking out towards left field initially, and I thought maybe the unicorn still hadn't gotten off the field yet. I looked away for a little bit, and I wasn't certain. Wine, first pitch, bottom 6, missing low and away at 89 miles an hour, 1-0. What is the score on the night's game? Well, Lewis, give me just a second, because I have not run through the West Coast League scores in quite a while. Popped up. That went out towards right field. But it's going to be Cody Niedowitz over making the play. 1 away. F8 to put out on Cooper Witten. That brings up your catcher, number 33, Luke Bard. Well, Lewis, currently the Corvallis Knights playing host to the Kamloops North Paws trail in that game 6-2 in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Love to hear it.
I'm going to run through those scores probably in the next inning because most everything will be final by then. So I'll get you that update next inning. First pitch, this at bat floats over for a strike. 0-1, 75 mile an hour slider. We do have a ball game, Ian. I want to see Parker go against Dylan in the fan race. Jake Moe checking in.
I think I could take him.
You know, Dylan's only lost once so far this season.
Yeah, he had a rough preseason. But
he did have had a very rough preseason.
Really
you are not wrong
up.
about that. I will let you talk the smack on Dylan. I will not be doing that. Count goes to 1-2 on Luke Bard. Luke singled in the 3rd, lined out to center field back in the 5th inning. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit down the third base line sharply, fielded by Aiden Doherty. It's going to be a long throw over to first base in time. 5-3, the put out on Luke Bard. So what other, so you have a hand in all, you know, a number of the promotions that we do here. What are a couple of them coming up on the schedule that you personally are looking forward to?
Yeah, I believe it's the weekend of July 7 through 9, if I'm not mistaken. We got a first ever 3-game promotion, the Pickles State Fair weekend. Really excited for that one. That's one of those promotions where, you know, we get all the interns together, we get all the operations staff and say, we got a big project for you. Go make it happen. And
okay.
So I'm excited to see what we're gonna have. I know there's gonna be a lot of fun activities out on the berms, both berms for sure.
Well, and it's promotions like this that allow the group of interns that we get in each year to shine.
Yeah,
last year was the Exploding Whale.
Exactly.
And some of the folks that are here this year that got to take part in that helped build that and bring that whole thing to life just so we could kill it. Like they look back on that so fondly. Like we've got a picture of it behind us here in the press box.
Yep.
And so the State Fair weekend then is going to be a great chance for them to flex their creative muscles and put their signature stamp on the season then.
Absolutely.
2-1 pitch hit to second, fielded by Levine. Throw over to first in time. 4-3 the put out, and that retires Kevin Ferguson and the Pickles here in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Friends, we are 2/3 of the way through this baseball game. Your score, Medford Rogues 7, Portland Pickles 5.
All right, Pickles fans, direct your attention to the left field corner.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off Mississippi Avenue in North Portland. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. We've also got a full bar featuring seasonal handcrafted cocktails. Ooh. Complemented by an extensive menu with plenty of options to go. Come hang out by the fire pits for weekly trivia or book a private event. All ages are welcome, and don't forget to bring your dog.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, poppy, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today. Tired of beer that's just too bland? Not a problem anymore! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, hoppy, and comes in a variety of options. Plus, you can take it almost anywhere. Stop drinking boring beer. Instead, join the many others living rangerously today. But wait, there's more. Call 833-V-RANGER. That's 833-V-RANGER to get free rangerousness. Live rangerously today. Call now.
All righty, broadcast friends, welcome back. We are about to embark on the top of the 7th inning. Your score on the board: Medford Rogues 7, Portland Pickles 5. I'm Mike Chex, working alongside Gary Crow, Ian Matthews, Sam Malachi, and Nick. And we are joined by Parker Hoffman here in the booth with us, general manager for the Portland Pickles. And you got folks in the chat excited about State Fair night, friend.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. It should be.
We had Debbie asking, is there going to be a Ferris wheel and cotton candy?
Cotton candy check. We're working on the wheel.
All right, awesome. Let's see, what else do we got? Dylan cheats. Dylan does not cheat at the race. No. Idaho MASH asking where the Pickles stand in the league. Well, currently these are non-league games. The Pickles entered play tonight in a tie for second with the Corvallis Knights, a game and a half behind the Ridgefield Raptors, who have played 3 more games and won all 3 of them. Jake Moe wants to see a hot dog eating contest.
You know, I want to see that too. You know, we used to do pickle eating contests. It just comes down to being a little bit smarter these days about liability.
Oh, that makes complete sense, friend. Yeah. Holy cow. That is Josiah Shipley still out on the mound. His 3-0 pitch to Nate Gray Jr. over the outer part of the plate at 87 miles an hour. 4-seam fastball, 3-1. Idaho MASH wants to see a wheelbarrow race.
Okay.
Maybe not a bad idea there. 3-1 pitch on the way. Fouled back. Count goes full. 3-2. Now, do we have the ability to deep fry like a Snickers or a Twinkies or something, like a typical State Fair like food?
Absolutely.
You know, Oreos or whatever?
Absolutely. The fryers will be at full capacity State Fair weekend.
Now, we will have corn dogs that weekend, right?
I'm sure.
All right. Sure. Everybody loves corn dogs.
How can you not?
Oh, man. That is going to be a great promotion. I don't look too far forward because I like to be surprised by what everybody does here. You know, I do know that we have the Keep Portland Weird night coming up. 3-2 pitch on the way. Fouled back again. Count stays full.
July 3rd. Keep Portland Weird.
That's going to be fun. I am looking forward to random jersey night.
Yes.
I think I have enough jerseys that I could bring one for every inning of the ball game, even if we went like 13 or 14 innings.
I would love if you did that.
Maybe I'll work on that. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled back again. Nate Gray Jr. doing a nice job staying alive in this bat. At bat. Has reached base twice tonight. Hit by a pitch is back in the 4th. Eventually came around to score a run. Picked up an RBI for his efforts there and then drew a 4-pitch walk in the 5th. Shipley comes set. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Josiah Shipley. That is number 4 for him. Number 12 overall. What was the speed on the pitch? 88 miles an hour. Wanting to know if there are going to be candy apples available. I love that we're just throwing out ideas because some of this stuff may not have even been considered yet.
Exactly.
So you're part of the brainstorming process, chat.
We got time.
You are getting to tell the general manager of the organization what you might want to see on State Fair, State Fair weekend, not just State Fair night, a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So a Rock and the Walk night in there, a Little Leaguer Sunday. Oh, that's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, 1 pitch swung on and hit to the right side. Fielded by Waller, the throw over to first in time for 3, the put out on Cody Niedowitz.
Now the other promotion people need to have on their calendars is Pickle to the Moon night.
Pickle to the Moon night.
Yes.
Okay.
And, the only thing I can say there is the ultimate goal is to have Dylan launch a pickle into outer space. So how that's going to happen, I don't know.
All right.
But that one I'm excited about.
I'm a fan of this idea as well. First pitch of the at-bat to Deshaun Thomas, swung on and missed. 89-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, 0-1. Friends, you don't get this with any other organization. In the West Coast League or almost anywhere else, I would argue, a little bit inside, Deshaun Thomas gets HBP.
Is that 8?
Number 8. Yeah. Not that anyone is counting. Oh my gosh. So are we, fans in the chat might remember, since some of y'all were here last year, are we doing this organization's best, worst idea ever? Are we bringing back Pickle Fest this year?
Oh, yeah.
Yes!
We're not getting rid of that.
Oh, I love Pickle Fest so much.
I think July 22nd.
July 22nd for Pickle Fest. Fans, like, seriously, get your tickets. What did you say, July 22nd?
22nd. I believe that's right.
Don't sleep on that. Pickle Fest is the best.
The best.
Oh, my gosh. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and popped foul towards the parking lot. Count goes to 0-2 on Jonathan Mendez. Mendez 0 for 4.
Get up here, you won!
Atkins Arc Pickle Fest is in May. That's right. Tom was telling me about this. There's another Pickle Fest that is held back in Atkins, Arkansas.
Wow.
And apparently that has been going on there for years.
Okay, well.
I don't think they pull the bands that we pull.
Yeah.
I don't think. Runner goes super early. Shipley, his throw to the plate fouled off. Count is 0-2.
Depending on when in May that is, that might need to be added to the Pickles off-season schedule. Make a trip out there.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yes.
All right, in Atkins, Arkansas, Pickle Fest in May. We'll scribble that down and look that up later.
Absolutely.
Fans in the chat bringing it tonight. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and hit down the left field line, but foul. Count stays 0-2 on Mendez. Tyler Horner on deck.
The chat is the best on this.
Dude, we have the greatest community. We have the most amazing community.
It just keeps getting better every year.
Every year, absolutely. Shipley comes set. Throw over to first base. Back in time, standing Deshaun Thomas. Pickles trailing by 2, trying to keep the difference right there. 2 outs here, top 7. Pitch on the way, swung on and popped up. That is going to be foul on the right side and out of play.
The winner of the jersey raffle, 29373.
Fried dill pickles. We already do those, friend, and they are delightful.
They are. We've had a few different versions this year of the fried pickle.
Okay.
We had like pickle, they're almost like French fries. We had the big spears.
Oh, yeah. The spears were good. I like the pickled chips.
That's my
Those
favorite.
are great.
Yeah. A little zesty.
Debbie's asking in the chat, should somebody go check on the laughing lady from the parting deck because we haven't heard from her in an inning. Nice snag by double lot. Josiah Shipley tosses over to first base. 1-3 the put out, and that will do it for the Rogues here in the 7th. Friends, we are going to turn the audio over to Walker Stadium, and they will serenade you with Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Parker, thank you so much for joining us up here tonight. We will do this again soon because this is a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Friends, your score on the board, Portland 5, Medford 7.
Some play for the thrill, others the fortune. But the true legends, they play for the free drinks. Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA. Live rangerously.
Alrighty, baseball friends, welcome back. Well, you know, I actually left the audio of the crowd on during that commercial break. So during the commercial break, I think all of the fans got to hear Walker Stadium sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And I'm not going to lie, they brought it tonight. Well done. So for the Pickles, Jackson Waller, Nihel Calderon, and Zage Lancaster. First pitch, bottom 7, misses inside. 1-0, two-seam fastball at 87 miles an hour. Oh, I didn't think that she might be passed out in the bathroom. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and popped up to the right side. Will it stay in play? No. Well, it did. It was up against the netting, so it technically stayed in the field of play, but it was not eligible to be caught for an out. So the count goes to 1-1. Aaron checking into the chat. Welcome, friend. Glad to have you along on the broadcast. Let us know where you're watching us from. East Coast somewhere. 1-1 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. 73-mile-an-hour slider with some nice movement. Oh, what a delightful evening, friends. Line to the 1-2 pitch on the way. Check swing. Does not matter. Strike 3 called. Jackson Waller down on strikes. I believe that's the first strikeout for Camden Stevens. No second strikeout. Nihel Calderon to the plate. Oh, Aaron from Niagara Falls. Well, glad you could join the chat community this evening. First pitch missing a little high and inside, ball 1. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate the reminder. I said I'd run you all through the West Coast League scores, and I will definitely do that. 1-0 pitch on the way. Did we just have our home plate umpire pointing at a fan and gesturing? I don't think I made that up. 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 3. Howdy, folks. I'm a fairly new fan. Can anyone explain the chairs thing to me? Well, Zachary, We had a bullpen one year that when the Pickles scored, started raising their chairs as their form of celebration. That extended then to the fan base that year and has caught on ever since. There is an alternate Portland Pickles logo that is an upside-down chair in which the P is part of the logo. Line and the 3-1 pitch on the way, outside. Over the outer part of the plate, excuse me. 89-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Count goes to 3-2. Stevens set. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Looked like that might have gotten a piece of Tyler Horner. Andrew Mervin out from behind the plate. Throws the ball back out to Camden. Gives Horner a second or two to shake it off, gets a couple new baseballs.
Dylan.
Now, what I probably shouldn't tell you is that the bullpen continues that tradition and has, of course, expounded upon it. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and reached out. Single poked into right field. It's going to get down for a base hit, hitting the base at first, and now deciding to double back. Really wide turn being taken there by Nihel Calderon. Scampers back to first base safely, though. So with one on and one down here in the bottom of the seventh, the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Zage Lancaster. So I was going to say the bullpen, in trying to one-up the previous year's bullpens, have taken to tossing the chairs up in the air. First pitch, the at-bat fouled off into the netting, straight back, 0-1. Sometimes gravity works all the way and the chairs come back down to earth. Sometimes parts of the park happen to get in the way and the chairs don't come all the way down. Such is the case for at least 4 chairs the last time I was out near the bullpen. 0-1 pitch on the way, inside, 1-1. That's right, the cheer logo is painted behind home plate. Thanks, Rick. You know, it's one of those things where you see it every day and then you just forget it exists, but you are absolutely right. That chair logo behind home plate is tattooed on my shoulder. Line and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Low one outside, ball 2, 2-1. That one a slider in at 76 miles an hour. Well, Zachary, I was glad you could join us at the park on Friday. Hopefully you can join us again sometime soon. 2-1 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. It's 74 miles an hour. That one a curveball. Count even at 2-2. Nihel Calderon on at first base. Nick Marcantinados on deck. It is Portugal the Man night tomorrow night, right? And they are in town. Pitch missing away. Ball 3, 3-2. A weird hush has fallen over the crowd now. Stevens has his sign, pitch on the way, runner goes fouled off at the plate.
Our winner of the jersey raffle, his first Pickles game. He bought a shirt and now he won an autographed jersey. Way to go, Chris.
No, the chairs they throw up into the trees in the bullpen are the chairs you see in the bullpen. They're metal chairs with the wicker backs. 3-2 pitch on the way, runner goes, swung on and missed. Throw down to second base. My favorite kind of double play, but not when it's against the team that I like. Strike him out, throw him out, double play. Ends the 7th for the Pickles. Friends, we are moving on to the top of the 8th inning. Your score still Medford 7, Portland 5.
Sing it.
Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles. Locally owned and brewed in Portland, Oregon. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. It slaps. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles.
I'm just not ready to go back to a gym.
Well, clearly you haven't gone crunch mode.
Crunch mode?
It's the feeling that you get
when you finish up a set.
Everyone working up a sweat.
When you're hating your trainer, but love her when you're done.
Working out the meal, you know the one. Yeah, that's crunch mode.
Crunch mode.
Join Crunch Fitness. Membership start at $9.99 a month.
Fitness.
This is how you build a community of health and hope. With award-winning heart specialists, personalized women's care, a hospital 100 years in the making, and dozens of clinics that bring health and healing to your neighborhood, all strengthened by our partnership with OHSU. Adventist Health Portland, all the care you need, right where you need it.
All righty, broadcast friends, welcome back. That is new pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles, number 15, Christian Lim. Getting the last of his warm-up pitches in. Christian Lim on to face Tyler Horner, Aiden Doherty, and Caleb Richter. All right, Lewis, you are absolutely right. I have not taken you through the league, so Corvallis losing to Kamloops this evening by a score of 6-3. Falcons losing to the Port Angeles Lefties 7-5. Cowlitz Black Bears had a 3-0 lead on Springfield and then coughed up 4 runs. Drifters come back to win 4-3. First pitch, top 8, inside, ball 1. In Bellingham, the Bells and Harbor Cats, it was the Bellingham Bells 6, Harbor Cats 3. Raptors lead the Bend Elks 11-6. That game still noted as being in the top of the 9th. I have a sneaking suspicion it's over, but I can't prove that. In Walla Walla, the Sweets beating Yakima Valley 7-2. That game a final. 2-0 pitch on the way, over for a strike. 90-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball, 2-1. In Edmonton, the Riverhawks in a doubleheader with Nanaimo in the first game. Nanaimo wins 4-2 in the nightcap. Night Owls currently up 8-1. That game in the top of the 6th inning, so that takes you through all of tonight's West Coast League scores. That pitch spoiled, foul. Count goes to 2-2. Line and the 2-2 pitch on the way. High and tight, ball 3. 3-2 to Tyler Horner. Horner 2 for 3, a single, a double, a walk, a run scored, 2 RBIs and a strikeout. Pitch on the way, swung on and hit towards third. Lancaster has it, fast throw over to first, unable to be handled by Ferguson. E5, Tyler Horner aboard.
Yeah, batting number 21, Aiden Doherty.
It was a slow roller towards third, and it took Lancaster a second or two to realize that that one's going to need to be charged. Charged it, quickly fired off the throw over to first, came in a little bit hot and low, and Ferguson just couldn't find it. Chelsea Cox cheering on 17 of the Rogues. First pitch fouled away, 0-1. 91-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball. So Chelsea cheering on Caleb Richter. Oh, one pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2, 79-mile-an-hour changeup. Broseph Nurkic checking into the chat. Welcome, friend. Tuned in to catch the hopefully exciting comeback end to a baseball game here at Walker Stadium. Pickles currently trail 7-5. Wide in the 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled into the netting on the right. Two-seam fastball at 91. Count stays 0-2. Are they locking up Dylan's gear after every game? I actually don't know. I would assume so, yes. I was going to say I don't know the answer to that question, but I can wager a guess. Swung on and missed. Got him fishing. Strike three. Aiden Doherty down on strikes for the fourth time tonight. First strikeout for Christian Lim. Looks to be maybe number 13 overall. Yep, 13 overall for Pickles pitchers tonight. Ron has kept himself busy out in left field, or they have kept Ron busy. Runner on first, one down. Caleb Richter to the plate. Throw over to first base, and Tyler Horner back safely. Crawling up on 10 o'clock here. First pitch of the at-bat. Over the inner part of the plate for a strike. Slider at 80 miles an hour. Richter was turning away. That one called a strike. Do you guys use a catcher's cam or umpire cam? My favorite right now. We don't use either. Look over towards first base. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer. Going to be towards second, only play to first in time. Waller had to wait for Horner to run by. 4-3 fielder's choice as Horner moves on to second base. I'm going to need to look up a catcher's cam or an umpire cam. I don't know that I've seen any footage with those. That'd be interesting. Catcher's cam would be a lot of fun. Christian Lim looks back at second. First pitch, the at-bat on the way. Misses away. Ball one. 1-0. 80-mile-an-hour changeup from Lim. Matthew going to join me in the bottom part of the inning. Lim looks back at second. Next pitch on the way. Over for a strike. Nice move and two-seam fastball. Clocks in at 92 miles an hour. 92 and some nice movement. Count evens up at 1-1 on the Rogues' first baseman. Lim set. 1-1 pitch on the way. Inside ball two. 2-1. I am lobbying to see if we can get a player mic'd. I've been told that that might not be able to happen during a West Coast League game, but I'm still going to lobby for it. Lim looks back at second. 2-1 pitch on the way, and the dirt ball 3-1. For your Pickles in the eighth inning, it'll be Zage Lancaster, Nick Marcantinanos, and Evan Cloyd due up. Lim comes set. 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 91-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball. Count goes full, 2 down. Top of the eighth inning. Pickles trail by 2. Runner on at second. Pickles looking to keep the score exactly where it is. Dylan rousing the rabble down on the first baseline. 3-2 pitch on the way. Misses ball 4. Max Bloody drawing a walk. Fourth time Max has been aboard. Hit twice, walked twice. And it's going to bring up second baseman number 2, Michael Levine. Players' mics are always fun. I would love to do that. Runners on at first and second. Winding the pitch on the way. Inside ball 1, 1-0. Oh, RH, you DJ for Shady Pines? That's rad. All right. You need to get in. We need to figure something out with that. That would be delightful. Lim looks back at second. 1-0 pitch on the way. Inside ball 2, 2-0. That's right. Out at any base, friend. Not wrong about that. Seeing some of our fans who definitely enjoyed the wine this evening stumbling towards the exit area of the stadium. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 2-1. Seam fastball at 91 miles an hour. Should Michael Levine reach, Nate Gray Jr. on deck. Lim set at the chest, 2-1 pitch on the way, over for a strike. 90 mile an hour, two-seam fastball. Count evens up at 2-2. 2 down. Runners on at first and second. Pickles down by 2. Lim set. 2-2 pitch on the way. High ball 3.
We got 2 strikes, Walker Stadium. Make some
3-2. Lim has his sign, comes set. 3-2 pitch on the way. Check swing, did he go? He did! Strikes him out! Strikeout number 2 for Christian Lim, number 14 for Pickles pitchers overall, and that'll do it for Medford here in the 8th inning. Fans, we are headed to the bottom of the 8th. Your score, Medford 7, Portland 5.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off North Lombard in St. John's, Portland. We have plenty of space on the patio or up at the bar. We look forward to getting to know you over a delicious handcrafted cocktail or one of our rotating fresh pints. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. Enjoy our extensive menu for both meat eaters and vegetarians with plenty of options to go. We love our pub in St. John's and meeting everyone that comes in. Hope to see you soon.
8.5?
Stronger.
9%?
Yes.
9.5% ABV!
Juice Force IPA. Live dangerously.
Save money on your transportation costs with TriMet's Reduced Fare Transit Card. If you meet income requirements, get your first month free while you enjoy unlimited rides on buses and trains. Learn more and apply today at trimet.org/save.
Fielder.
Welcome back, baseball friends. We are in the
bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, what did I do last inning? My scorebook is all screwed up. I don't know what in the world happened here. Oh, it's because I was doing an interview. That's why my scorebook is screwed up. All right, Camden Stevens out on the mound. First pitch missing, ball 1. Matthew joining me on the broadcast. Famously not Andrew.
Famously.
1-0 pitch on the way, misses away, ball 2, 2-0. What you want to talk about, friend?
I don't know what you want to talk about.
All right.
I'm just here.
Oh, okay.
I'm having a great time.
Well, I mean, you're at a Pickles game, friend. I figure that stands to reason.
Well,
2-0 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, some of the games have not been brutal recently.
2-1 pitch. Misses low, ball 3. 3-1. All right, so Nick Marcantinados at the plate. I seriously don't know what I did to my scorebook. That is bonkers.
Hey.
There we go. Nick Marcantinados working a walk to start out the 8th. That's going to bring up Evan Cloyd, the designated hitter. Yeah, I forget my book goes. My book goes a little sideways when I have folks on. I don't pay attention to the game. So. Well, since we didn't specifically have a reason here to bring you on, why don't you call this at bat, friend? You know where everything is right here.
I do.
You weren't taking part in wine night. You can do this.
And that pitch comes in low. 1-0. Oh, I see the OBP is wrong. Still got to fix that. It is not quite possible to have a 2.5 on base percentage.
Well, you know.
Slight problem.
That's all right.
As the next pitch comes in. Fouled off onto Mervin.
You know, it wouldn't be a last game for Andrew if he didn't get hit with a baseball.
Oh, yeah. You gotta leave a little scar to remember it.
Yeah. Did not take him long to recover, though. He's all right. Getting a nice small round of applause from the folks behind the plate.
Comes set. And that misses high. Ball 2. An 88-mile-per-hour fastball in that last one.
Yeah, here, we'll switch sides.
We'll switch? Oh.
Yeah, you can be over there closer to the computer so you can read the
numbers?
important information. You can talk to the people in chat if you want to.
And pitch comes in. Ooh, catches the outside part of the plate. Strike at a two-seam fastball at 88. How we doing, chat? We having fun tonight?
They very much enjoyed the laughing from down below us.
Oh, party deck's a riot. Comes set for the pitch. Oh, swings right through that 74-mile-per-hour curveball. Don't love to see that one.
Evan Cloyd strikes out for the second time this evening.
Still love Evan Cloyd, though.
Absolutely. Evan Cloyd's got a heck of a fan base in the chat tonight.
I'm a part of that fan base every day.
Dom Jones letting us know that it has crossed the hour of midnight where he's watching the game.
Don, you're a champ.
Dom's the best.
Get through.
Bounce towards short, over to second for one. The relay to first, not going to be in time. 6-4 fielder's choice.
Still in this.
Wait a minute. Was he not out at second either? Marcantinados is standing on second base still.
Mac is talking to...
Okay,
JT.
That's because we're challenging the out at second base, I'm guessing. Well, we're not gonna mark up the scorebook until we figure out what the...
Oh, he came off.
Okay, Marcantinados isn't... Well, you know, go figure.
Just as you say.
Go figure. So, 4-6 fielder's choice, or 6-4, 4-6, and Metcho is aboard. Dalton Mayshore to the plate.
Ooh. That goes flying out to left center field. The center field looks like he's going to get under it and makes the catch.
About four steps in front of the warning track. Coney Niedowitz able to reel that in. That'll do it for your Pickles here in the 8th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one runner left on. Fans, we are headed to the final frame here at Walker Stadium. Your score, Rogues 7, Pickles 5.
beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, popping, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today.
What do you think, son? 8 or 9?
For that, I'd use this.
Manscaped, huh? Son, back in my day, ladies loved grass in the fairways.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not for down there. The beard hedger's for your face.
Oh, really?
The Beard Hedger features a rotary zoom wheel that provides 20 precision settings with just one guard.
Grip it and trim it, baby.
Introducing the Beard Hedger. Order today at manscaped.com.
Welcome back, fans, and it looks like I started a little bit early, but oh well. It looks like I kicked off Mike checks for the rest of the game. It's just going to be me alone.
Not necessarily going to be you alone.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding.
But I'll let you hang out here and work through the inning. Why not? Get yourself some experience.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you know how to read a scorebook, right?
I know how to read a scorebook.
All right. Well, then here, you keep the 9th inning,
Oh,
friend. I'll be here to help you out.
So I'm running the show. Okay, who we Nick Gary?
Do I write too small?
No.
Okay.
I'm just a little dumb. That's all. And I'm in charge of analytics. Makes sense, right?
You do just fine, friend. You know that. Come on now. There are a lot of folks up here that trust you. And if I didn't trust you, I wouldn't let you do. I mean, not Ian, but that's because he has years of experience.
So we got Nick Gray Jr., the left fielder, up to date now. He looks like he's had 2 walks in the day. First pitch misses outside for a ball, 87-mile-per-hour, 4-seam fastball. Pitch misses outside as well, 86-mile-per-hour, 4-seam.
Let's go, Pickles.
Next pitch. Misses outside again for a fastball, 87-mile-per-hour, 4-seam. Oh, yeah, Debbie, I also want extra innings. The under is gone now, and I'm only here for a win. Comes set, and then misses high and inside for ball 4. Don't love to see that. Good. See, look at that mark on the scorebook.
All right.
Flawless.
Nicely done. That looks good.
Terrible handwriting as we now have Cody Nidowitz, the center fielder, stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, see, this is true. I assumed that you were listening to us butcher the names, Joe and I, and so we thought you might know how to pronounce them now that you've heard them butchered multiple times this weekend already. But
look, I don't get.
I don't pay attention to what you two say. What are you talking about?
I only pay attention to the important things like, oh, it's swinging miss. Oh, that pitch misses inside, but caught Mervin's foot, so no pass ball there.
Nice see, because I originally thought that went off of the inside of Luke Bard's thigh, and I at first thought he was reacting to that, not chasing the baseball. So good eye, friend.
Thank you. Max Jones comes set for the pitch. That's a strike right there. 87-mile-per-hour, 4-seam fastball. Puts us at 2-1.
Gray lead over at first base.
Comes set. That's another strike. Great pitch on the 86-mile-per-hour, 4-seam fastball. Double play would be great right here, Mindcrime. I'm a big fan of it right now. So he comes set for the pitch. And he looks like a ball and gets the stolen base for Gray. I don't know how to mark the stolen base, so I just put SB.
No problem. There's no right or wrong way to use a scorebook.
That's
I mean,
true.
you're doing it vastly different than I do, and I'll make fun of it later when I'm at home by myself. But
Pitch
no,
comes
I'm just
in.
kidding.
Fouled off. 88 mile per hour forcing fastball in that one.
Let's go, Pickles.
Looks like
Have you scored many baseball games over your
I
years?
never do it by hand. I always just use a
Okay.
computer.
No,
to
that's
do it.
fair.
Oh, we got Dylan with the rally gator behind home plate right now, trying to get the fans into the game. Jones comes set for the pitch. Ball, fly ball in center field. Looks like, oh, it's going to drop in.
Just an excuse me parachute single into shallow center field. 3 fielders converge upon it. Nobody comes up with it. Runners on at first and second. Nobody down here. And a pinch hitter at the plate.
Oh, don't do this to me.
Nope, excuse me.
Wait.
Coach Brian Grant coming out of the dugout.
What do you mean a pinch
meeting
hitter?
on the mound. No. I thought that was the first thing that Gary was signaling for me for, but he was letting me know because he could see Brian Grant before we could over here.
Gotcha.
He was letting us know there was going to be a mound visit.
You gave me a panic attack.
No.
I was going to fumble around trying to figure out the batter.
That is all right. all of the information you need is right here. I need to hear the
Vega Boys.
The Venga Boys for dopamine purposes. I love that. Well done, and in all caps. Way to bring it late, friend.
Debbie, I'm not Parker, but thank you. I'll tell Parker that.
Yes, this is Michael. Michael does the... God damn it, I did it again.
Michael!
Wow, Matthew.
Michael!
See, I got done calling you Andrew. I needed to move on to another day.
Pitch misses high for a ball. Oh, I can't recover.
Come on. Well, I mean, am I going to recover? Come on. I'm used to butchering players' names. Boy.
Oh, great swinging strike right there for Jones. Puts us at 1-1 for the four-seam, 86 miles per hour. Oh, checks.
Maybe we should go join the laughing lady from earlier.
Do I need like one of those intern name tags for you?
No, maybe a big name tag. Hello, my name is not.
Pitches miss outside for a ball. That puts us at 2-1.
Now you know what can happen when you got to talk for 3 solid hours. Well, I mean, you were here the night I had to talk for 5. So
I was here. Oh,
did that go off a Bard's helmet?
Oh, I went off the Bard's helmet, but he's a little tank down there, so it didn't infect him whatsoever.
Wow. It looked like the ball was going to go straight back, and then it took a turn upward, which you don't see terribly often.
No. Jones comes set for the 2-2 pitch. Misses high, ball 3. That pitch was a 75 mile per hour slider. Oh, the shenanigans.
Part of working at a Pickles game.
Oh, I know. Comes set. Misses high, ball 4. No, this is not. Ooh.
Not ideal.
No, not where we want to be right now. Bases loaded now for the new batter. Number 22, Jonathan Mendez. So far on the day, he has been really bad with 0 for 5 with a strike.
We don't say that, friends.
Oh, well.
He's had a rough afternoon.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
0 for 5 with the strikeout of the
It's
day.
okay, Andrew.
Oh, no. And misses inside ball. 86 mile per hour four-seam fastball.
Let's go, Pickles.
Sorry, Mendez.
It's okay. The rails are coming off this one, friends.
This is what you do when you leave me alone with the fans. That ball goes foul just above the press box.
I keep waiting for one to hit the roof again because it does make a wonderful noise.
That would be great. Whatever happened? Probably not.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Oh, in play to second base. 4-6. Oh, he's out at second base, but a run does score. Gets us a 4-6 fielder's choice RBI for Jonathan Mendez.
That was a little rough. Waller able to field the ball, flipped it over to Metco. Metco had a hard time handling the flip. Eventually got the out recorded. Double play chance did not come through though. Runners on the corners.
Now up Tyler Horner, the catcher. Ball misses inside for ball 185. Now, we've been talking about Tyler Horner a lot, how he's a legend.
The legendary
Georgia
Tyler
Tech.
Horner from Oregon Tech, absolutely
Oregon
right.
Tech. And you still haven't told me why he's a legend yet.
Because he's Tyler Horner from Oregon Tech.
And that goes through for a single, driving in a run.
And extending the legend of Tyler Horner.
I've been put to shame. Tyler Horner with the single.
I mean, I feel like you legitimately just asked for that.
Don't put this on me.
Yeah, they number 21, Aiden Doherty.
Are you feeling it? Like, do you want to continue? Or you?
It's up to, I'm great to go.
All right.
I
didn't want to make you like uncomfortable here. Like, if you still want to continue doing this, please do, friend.
21 is Aiden Doherty. Pitch comes in for a strike. 74-mile-per-hour slider on that one. I'm just trying to figure out the scorebook and how it's looking like a mess. Comes set for the pitch. Misses high, ball 1, 74-mile-per-hour slider.
We've all got our own style, as long as I can make sense of it.
I don't think.
I think if you sat down for long enough, you could make sense of that. It's the most rudimentary of hieroglyphics, friend.
Hieroglyphics. I'm like copying your style the best I can.
Okay.
At least I'm trying. Missed outside 2-1 as Jones comes set for the pitch. Fouled off, 87-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball. Puts us at 2-2.
I feel like it's got a little fast and loose here in the press box now. Like, I'm not sure what it is, but
I've set the tone, I believe, and just changed everything from what it was before.
That could be. Maybe we're contact drunk from earlier.
And that pitch was swung on and missed for strike 3. Max Jones with the 74-mile-per-hour slider on that pitch. Puts us at 2 outs on the inning.
17, Caleb Richter.
Bringing up number 17, Caleb Richard, the right fielder, who is 0 for 3 on the day with 2 hit by pitches and 2 strikeouts. Jones.
Yeah, he's had a painful afternoon.
Yeah, him as well. First pitch comes in for a strike. 84-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball. It was not 84, it was 86. Oh, well.
Now you're getting the hang of it.
Jones comes set for the 0-1. Comes in outside for the strike. 86-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball, putting us at 0-2. Just need one more. Please. Comes set for the pitch. Misses outside, ball 1. 75-mile-per-hour slider.
Though the weather's cooled off here a little bit at Walker Stadium, the fans have pretty much stuck around tonight.
Yeah, they're. Oh, comes. There we ends it. Swinging on an 87-mile-per-hour fastball to end the inning.
So, fans, we are headed to the bottom of the 9th inning here at Walker Stadium. Pickles need 4 to tie, 5 to win it. 9-5 our score. We'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off Mississippi Avenue in North Portland. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. We've also got a full bar featuring seasonal handcrafted cocktails. Ooh. Complemented by an extensive menu with plenty of options to go. Come hang out by the fire pits for weekly trivia or book a private event. All ages are welcome, and don't forget to bring your dog.
Not everyone is blessed with the body of an elite athlete or the beard of an angel, but John Daly is. And even he uses the Beard Hedger Pro Kit from Manscaped. It's got everything a beard needs to live its best life. And if you think his beard looks good, you should see his stroke. Order the Beard Hedger Pro Kit at manscaped.com.
All righty, baseball friends, we are back for the bottom of the 9th inning. Due up for your Portland Pickles, Cooper Witten, Luke Barden, Kevin Ferguson. First pitch, bottom 9, missing high, ball 1. Slider at 72 miles an hour. Witten 0 for 3. 1-0 pitch on the way in, swung on and fouled off to the right. Count evens up at 1-1. Optimus Prime checking in. How's it going? The pro baseball team from California scored 13 runs in 1 inning early tonight. Can the Pickles do 5? Good question. One pitch on the way, swung on and fouled into the netting. Count goes to 1-2. One major league team in California drew 2,500 people to their stadium tonight. Did the Pickles draw more? See what I did there? Witten awaits the 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-2. Tom, I'm doing the best I can here. I've been trying to cheer them on to a win as much as I can from this position. 2-2 pitch on the way. Misses, ball 3. Witten has worked the count full now. Chance of Rally Gator coming from below. 3-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 4. Leadoff batter aboard. Camden Stevens walking Cooper Witten to start the bottom of the 9th.
Walker Stadium, here's your man behind the plate. Number 33, Luke Barr.
Perch Furniture checking in. Howdy. Glad to have you along. Angels broke the franchise high score and most hits in a game tonight. That does not surprise me. Pitch over the outside part of the plate for a strike. 0-1 on an 87-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Remember, fans, we will be back at it tomorrow night, 6:05 p.m. from Walker Stadium. Earlier start time because it's Sunday. 0-1 pitch on the way, misses low. Ball 1, 1-1. It is Portugal the Man night tomorrow night here at the ballpark. It's also Little Leaguer Sunday. If you don't have tickets already, make sure you do. Should be a beautiful night tomorrow night. Taking on the Dub C Fish Sticks. 1-1 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. 1-2. Floats in at 75 miles an hour, a slider. Steven set, 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. One away for the Pickles here in the 9th inning.
Here's your first baseman.
It's Camden Stevens' at least second strikeout.
Kevin Ferguson.
Kevin Ferguson. Ferguson 0 for 3. First pitch he sees, misses away, ball 1. Cooper Witten on at first base. Jackson Waller on deck. Again, Pickles needing 4 to tie, 5 to win. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Swung through an 88-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball.
After 15 years, Luke pulled the trigger. Congrats.
Perch Furniture keeping a mean scorebook. Nice. Well, if you're ever at the game, maybe we can take a look at each other's scorebooks afterwards. I always like to see how other people score. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. 88-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball from Stevens. Ferguson got a little bit of work to do behind in the count, 1-2. Witten with a two-step lead over at first base. 1-2 pitch on the way in, swung on and popped up. Shallow center field. Edowitz comes in a few steps, makes the play for out number 2. Gonna need to be a heck of a 2-out rally for your Pickles tonight. Are there gonna be water events? Are there gonna be water events State Fair weekend? That is a great question. And listen, friend, I could say that I'm going to remember to ask that and remember to come back on the broadcast and answer you, but I'm going to be honest, I will forget. First pitch to Waller, missing low and away, ball 1. 1-0. Edgelord junk pitch coming. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know about that, but Stevens 1-0 pitch swung on, and that one stroked into left center field. And that's going to get down for a base hit. Hitting second, heading for third as the ball was not picked up in the outfield. Runners on at second and third now. Give Jackson Waller a base hit. Cooper Witten advancing to third on the play. So a 2-out double has got runners on at second and third.
Next up for Portland, number 9.
Nihel Calderon as the lineup flips over one more time.
They can't silence us. We're going to do it again. Here we go. Number 9.
Ooh, as in dunk tank. Good idea, Rick. I am not hearing any big booms in Southeast Portland, but that is because the crowd here at Walker Stadium is sufficiently loud still this evening. Trying to spark a 2-out rally here. First pitch of the at-bat floats in at 74 miles an hour. Slider 0-1. Calderon with 3 singles tonight. Did come around to score back in the 5th. Has also stolen a base. Looking to extend the inning for Portland here. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2 on the Pickles center fielder. Dylan trying to rally the Walker Stadium faithful here. Stevens comes set, 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bounce towards first. Slow roller. Fielded by Max, steps on the bag, 3 unassisted, and that will do it for tonight's ball game, friends. Another good one here at Walker Stadium. Pickles just falling short again. Medford sweeping the 2-game series. Final numbers on the board tonight for the visiting Rogues. 9 runs on 6 hits and 1 error for your home team. Portland Pickles, 5 runs on 8 hits and 2 errors. Chat friends, glad you could join us for the broadcast this evening. A little bit unhinged, a little bit not normal. Typical Pickles broadcast. As always, I appreciate you all for the conversation. Until next time, go Pickles! Yeah, they do it better than I do.
See you tomorrow.